Spitball, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. I'm Brock Larson. This is Matt motherfucking Taylor. This is Kyle motherfucking Otmanson. We're here for another episode of Spitballing. Let's roll.
We're keeping that.
Bam. How you doing, Brock?
Good. How you guys doing?
Good. So you are our most viewed guest thus far.
Damn.
And that
You
was
guys aren't doing so well.
no.
Shit.
Yeah, I can't believe we kept going.
It just means that he watches it every day.
So all four people
Yeah.
that have watched my episode, has beaten the other two
Yeah.
combined. Okay.
Pretty much.
Good to know.
No, there was quite a response from that last episode, and that was a doozy. We talked for like
That was a marathon.
7 hours.
Yeah, it was quite the ordeal. We just kind of went down that tunnel and we just kept it rolling, baby.
Kept going. Yeah, it was awesome. But today we are on location here at Start BJJ in St. Cloud. So this is your gym, and
This is our school. We don't
school.
have a gym.
We don't call
is,
it gyms.
A gym is where you lift weights. School is where you get educated and you learn stuff. We
So-
teach here.
How many years have we been doing jiu-jitsu together?
You and I have been doing jiu-jitsu forever.
And how many schools have we worked in together?
More than 7.
And how many of them do we call gyms?
All of them but this one.
Right.
And it's weird that this is the one that succeeds.
Isn't it? So speaking of success, though, this is going good, right?
Yeah, it's going really good. Ever since we made the move to downtown St. Cloud, it's been great. We got the Start affiliation, and they kind of told us everything that
Right.
we were doing wrong, even though I didn't really think we were doing that much wrong, but apparently we were doing everything wrong.
It's weird, right?
Yeah.
It's weird how if somebody who actually knows a little bit about how to run a business and how to recruit people and
how to market and how to I guess people don't like knucklehead, meathead marketing.
Weird. Yeah,
That's
who would've
fucked
thought?
up.
I know. Who knew?
And having somebody actually collect money is helpful and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, all that stuff I guess makes successful business. Who frickin' knew?
Huh. Yeah.
Somebody should write a book about it.
Yeah. They should. Not you.
No, I can't write or read or anything.
So the schedule down here is just crazy. We were talking about trying to schedule this thing, and you shot me. I said, what are the openings in your day? And you shot me a screenshot of your schedule, and I thought, who actually fucking works this much? This is crazy that you work that much.
Yeah, but you got to be careful. I mean, is it really work? I mean,
Yeah.
I got to hang out with a bunch of knuckleheads all day. We get to choke each other. We get to punch each other. We get to run around.
Yeah, definitely work.
And talk smack.
So what your first class today was at what time?
6:30 a.m.
And you finish up tonight at?
We get done at 8:30 tonight. Tonight's actually a little bit earlier because we don't have MMA afterwards or anything like that. So we had so basically today we started at 6:30. And I got another 7:30 class of kickboxing. So I'll start over. We got a 6:30 jits class.
Yep.
Then we have a 7:30 kickboxing class. Then we have an 8:30 wrestling. And then I'm off till 11. People start showing up about 10:30. And we have a jits class at 11. Then at noon we have a MMA class. And that's what we're just getting done with now. And then 4:30 the kids start showing up.
Then you get a big break in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Couple hours.
And kids start showing up about 4:30. And we have kids class. Then we have self-defense class. And then we have kickboxing class. And then I'm out.
Then you're out. Then you're done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After just a short little 14-hour day.
Yeah. Not
Easy.
a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
So before you start thinking that you want to open up your own MMA gym, maybe you've got 2 fights under your belt or whatever, you want to do that shit, it happens.
Yeah.
We've seen it. It's a lot of fucking work.
Yes.
Not all fun and games.
It's not bad, though. I like it. I enjoy it, obviously.
Well, you must because for umpteen years you did it for nothing.
Right.
So.
This is the first time I've gotten a consistent paycheck.
But that's super nice to finally be able to actually make a living and and be able to just do this and not have to also go dig ditches and
Right.
do all that other crazy
Yeah.
shit that you used to do. Not
For-
that wasn't fun, but
Right. No, for years, I was digging ditches and Reed's backhoe was nice enough to let me off at 3 o'clock so I could bring my dirty butt down here and
oh man, and
teach
you would
some-
come so dirty too.
Teach
You'd
some-
come pick me up and I'd be like, This is gonna be a good smelling ride.
Yeah,
And all full
baby.
of grease
It was
up to your elbow, up to your armpits.
Yep, that's awesome. I mean, we're doing sewers, we're doing whatever needs
Speaking
to be
of
done.
this thing.
Yep,
not too much on it. You're good right there.
Yep, doing sewers, doing septics, doing all kinds of fun stuff, and then come here and roll around with all you crazies. It was good times.
So it's been a glamorous life.
Yeah.
baby. Yeah, baby.
So I saw. Speaking of Reed, I saw the other day you went to a hockey game with him.
Yeah, Reed and Molly and I went to. They were playing St. Cloud, and I was in town, and so I got to go watch Serena play. The Warriors won. Go Warriors!
Who was in the penalty box?
Serena was in the penalty box. That crazy girl.
That doesn't surprise me at all.
She
So that's
she made a comment, which is very Serena-like. She said, "Oh, I'm either going to score a goal or I'm going to end up in the penalty box. Something's going to happen." There was like 30 seconds left in the game. She wasn't going to score a goal, so she got put in the penalty box. She checked some poor little girl into the bleachers.
Huh, that's pretty awesome. I'm not really very much into sports, as everybody who watches the show knows. But I did, since I've been working at 9th Street, I've been watching a little bit more sports, and I watched the women's championship. Was it Brainerd girls hockey went for the
Yeah,
state
last year. Yep.
last year.
Yep.
Man, that was a super fun game to
Yeah,
watch.
it's crazy.
So cool, and they lost, but it was like right at the
I think the
end
refs
and
screwed them.
whatever.
I think it was all. I think the officiating got them. Someone paid off the refs. There's no way. Come on.
It was a really, really fun game to watch, though. And man, those girls play hard and they check hard, and they are, it was nuts. I was like, wow, that was way more fun than watching professional hockey.
Yeah, no, I agree. I like all high school sports are fun, just the passions and all that. I mean, people are making mistakes out there, which makes it more real. And I think it's just high school sports are awesome to watch.
And some of the skill level, I was like, wow, this is crazy. Crazy how good they are.
Yeah, some of them freaking girls can skate.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
shit,
God.
these kids start early. I mean, with everything now. When I was a kid, that wasn't such a big thing. But like now, these kids fucking. I at one point, I think my son was 7, and I asked I asked the hockey coach about him starting, and he's like, "Well, how long has he been skating for?" And I'm like, "He barely skates," and he's like, "Forget about it."
That's not going to work.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Better get him on the
7,
wrestling mat.
Yeah.
All
Yeah, because
the-
apparently you can start that when you're a senior.
Yeah.
Well, in my hometown, it starts at like 3. So I mean,
Right.
Tony Martin, started his senior year, wrestled
Yeah.
1 year, and made
Went
the
to
state
state.
tournament. I mean,
no big deal.
yeah.
Anybody can do that.
Right.
Anybody can do it. It doesn't take you skill.
Just got to know what you're doing. Just got to be able to hit a double leg.
So, we weren't really sure about what we wanted to talk about today. You weren't really sure what we wanted to talk about today, but I've had more than anything when we did your show, that's the one that people keep asking me questions about, and they want to add. They're like, you should ask Brock this and ask Brock this and ask Brock this. But one of the best ones is we had Ron Barons on. Do you remember Ron Barons at all?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Ron.
Do you?
Well,
You have that weird look on your face.
yeah, I mean, I do know Ron, yes.
Yeah. So he used to be a bouncer out at the Goose.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And when we were talking to him, he had some fun stories about that. And I wanted.
We were talking about the goose on the farm, the Toulouse and Emdom geese that we raised.
I don't think so. No, I think it was the
Oh, the blue goose?
blue. Goose.
Oh, the blue goose. Oh, out of Mille Lacs in Garrison.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Apparently, that was your stomping ground back in the day.
Stomping, literally, a lot of the times, yeah. That and Wildwood, but let's not talk about Wildwood.
Oh no, we probably will get into that. But yeah, I wanted to ask you about a story he had brought up about when you, I don't know, got into an altercation out there with some gentlemen, and there was a shovel involved.
Oh, yeah, the shovel story. That is crazy. And that's a true story. That's the most bizarre thing about that whole thing, how far-fetched it seems, but it's real. It's crazy.
Well, I've known the story for quite some time and never believed it, but I got verification because
Yeah.
Ron was there and made some corrections to my version of it. Because I thought it was a snow shovel, and he was like, "Oh no, it was a spade."
Yeah.
So tell me the story. What happened? Like how'd that start?
Well, honestly, it started earlier in the night. We we weren't even really drinking that hard yet. And me and Ricky Zeroth, Ricky Lorenz, always had we'd go to the Blue Goose the day before Christmas Eve. So
Okay,
the
so
eve of
how
Christmas
old
Eve.
are you in this area?
I mean, we're 21, 22, 23.
Okay, so it's quite a long time ago. It's before you started your
Before I
jiu-jitsu
started
career.
training and all that stuff. And we were sitting and we just us at a table, and the waitress comes up to us and says, "Hey," brings us a couple of drinks. We're like, "Where'd they come from?" Those two girls at the end of the bar. Well, there's just some pretty cute girls, right? And we're like, "Wow, cool." And we're like, "Ha, those girls bought us drinks." We're thinking we're pretty good hot shit, And we go. It's probably an hour goes on. We're just continuing to just talk shit and chat, and then Ricky's dad comes up, Scott, and says, "Hey boys, what's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, nothing." And was that see those two hot chicks at the end of the bar? They bought us drinks. He's like, "Oh, well, that's cool. Did you guys buy them drinks back?" We're like, "No, we got girlfriends." He's like, "Well, that doesn't mean you shouldn't buy them drinks back. You guys are gentlemen, aren't you? A gentleman, if a woman buys you a drink, you got to buy one back. Doesn't mean you got to go home with them." We're like, "Oh, yeah, you're right. We're assholes." So we buy them drinks back. And they come over and sit at the table, and, we're chatting. And lo and behold, okay, this is crazy. This never happens. These girls are from Iowa, and they're huge wrestling fans. And at that point, I was a huge, Hawkeye Gopher fan. I was torn because Dan Gable, my hero, they had 10 national champions. Gophers were on the rise. They had just won nationals. And so we're talking wrestling.
Okay.
And we are hitting it off. And they're also Vikings fans.
Oh, my
That don't
God.
happen. So I'm talking wrestling with this girl. Ricky's over there talking football. And they were really cool.
And you were like, I don't even know how much I like this girlfriend.
Yeah, yeah. And so it was really cool. So they're like, "You guys want to dance?" We're like, "Yeah, we'll dance." So we get dancing.
And if I do say so myself, you are an excellent dancer.
I'm an awesome dancer. Fuck yeah. I mean, there's not one girl that I've
It is
ever danced
known.
with that I have not swept off their feet dancing. That's one thing I am. Good dancer. So we're dancing.
It's just because you can pick anybody up. That's not fair.
Well,
He picked me up when we got here, and I'm heavy.
yeah. But I like lifting
Anyway, so
people.
you're dancing.
I'm dancing, and we're sitting there dancing, and I go, "Thank you guys, for the drinks. It was awesome." She's like, "What do you mean?" Well, what do you mean? Thank you for the drink. We're like, "Well, yeah, but you bought the drinks first." Like, "No, we didn't." I'm like, "What?" I go, "Ricky, these girls didn't buy us drinks." But then Ricky goes over to his girls, and she's like, "No, we didn't buy you drinks." I'm like, "What the hell?" So we get done dancing, we sit down, they go back to the bar, and Ricky are like, "What the hell is going on?" And it's like a light bulb goes off, and Ricky goes, "My dad."
Yeah.
My dad. So we would go over to Scott, and we're like, what did you buy those drinks? He's like, "Yeah, I bet my buddy $20, but at the end of the night, you two be dancing with those two girls." So he bought the drinks, sent them over.
Fucking
That's great.
smart.
And then
And this was back in the day when 2 drinks didn't even cost $20. So,
right, yeah,
so he's
did
making a
good.
profit.
Right, he did a heck of a job. It might have been 50. I don't know what he won, but he made money off us anyways. So later on in the night, we're just chatting with these girls. Nothing, we're not taking them home. There's none of that going on. Just they're really cool.
Right.
And the bar starts to shut down. They're like, "Okay, everybody's got to go. And I'm friendly with all the bouncers, and Ricky is even more friendly with them. So they're like, "Well," so we're just staying in, just talking shit and hanging out, and everybody's out, and this girl comes back in, and she's like, "I'm not going with those guys. These guys are trying to get us in the van, and we don't want to go." I'm like, well, shit. Okay, well, just sit here and just chill out, and it'll all be good. Well, then this big motherfucker comes in, right? He's like, "Let's go." She's like, "No, I'm not going anywhere with you." I'm like, "Oh shit." I'm sitting on the bar stool going, "Here we go." And she's like, "No, fuck you. I'm not going with you." And I go, dude, I don't think she wants to go with you. And he's like, shut your fucking mouth. I'm like, all right. And minding my own business. I'm thinking that I'm probably going to get into a fight. Right. And they're arguing back and forth. I go, dude, she doesn't want to go. He goes, fuck you. This is my sister. I look at her. I go, is this your brother? He's like, fuck no, he's not my brother. I look at him. I go, you're not her fucking brother. And he grabs me by my eyeballs, like eye sockets, throws me off this fucking bar stool and starts pounding the shit out of me. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I fucking wrestle my way. I get on top of this motherfucker. Then the bouncers get us and they separate us. And they throw him out and they're like, Brock, just stand here. I'm fucking livid because I just got my eyeballs, I thought, gouged out of my head. They're fucking mattery. And it's like, you motherfucker. And Ricky and the bouncers are like, Brock, just fucking chill. Just fucking chill. I'm like, oh, yeah, you're right. So I finish my
Ron's
beer.
over there shitting his pants in the corner.
I'm fucking finished my beer. I'm like, okay. My eyes hurt, mind you. I mean, I don't know if you ever had your fucking get thrown off a bar stool by your eye sockets. It fucking hurts. Your eyes burn and they get instantly mattery. And I was like, fuck. So I'm like, all right. I finished my beer. I'm like, all right, guys, I gotta go. I'm not.
What happened with the girl? Did she leave?
Don't know. Don't know what happened.
Okay.
So I'm leaving. I'm walking out. I'm pissy. These motherfuckers, there's 3 of these cocksuckers waiting for me. As they're like, hey, tough guy. Not so tough now without the bouncers to save your ass. I'm like, and I'm, mind you, I'm very pissed off at this point. I'm like, fuck you, motherfucker. I'm going to whoop your fucking ass. And he's like, oh, you think so, huh? And he comes at me. And I throw, at that time, a right hand. This is before I realized I had southpaw. Threw a right hand. Fucking boom, down he goes. I get on top of him, start beating on him. Ah, you motherfucker. And I hit him. Another guy comes at me. I kind of roll off him. I hit a double leg. Boom. Throw him through the air. As we're going through the air, boom, he hits. His head hits the fucking asphalt. Knocked out Cole. Boom. So I got the first motherfucker. That's some bitch. This guy's knocked out. I get on top of the guy that I had just knocked out, not realizing he was knocked out yet. And I go, you fucking motherfucker. And I look up, and this other son of a bitch has a fucking shovel, and he hits me in the fucking head. It's a good thing that I looked up because he would hit me right in the back of the head. I just looked up as he's coming down. I still have the scar from that motherfucker. Splits me open. I roll off this motherfucker. I get up. He's dumb fucker. He's wicking the shovel over his head, going, "Come on, motherfucker! Come on, motherfucker!" I just change levels, go underneath the shovel, lift that motherfucker up, throw him on his fucking head, beat the dog shit out of him. Then Ricky comes out and is like, "Oh shit! Hey, Brooke, you better go. I think they called the cops and an ambulance." Thanks. And I got in my car, got out, fucking went home, fucking get to home. At that time, the girlfriend, I opened the door and my shirt's ripped. I'm bleeding, head wounds. They're freaking horrible. And she's asleep on the couch. And she's like, what the fuck? What the fuck happened to you? I'm like, what's it look like? I just got my ass whooped. And
you just got your ass whooped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so then fucking she had to wake me up every fucking 2 hours. I'm like, just let me sleep. And that's pretty much the end of that story. But to add to this story, we were going down to the national tournament then, like in March for nationals to watch the Gophers. And I'm telling the story to Coach Bourne, Sparts, and Bracky. And we're...
Okay, just pause really quick because we do this all the time. So Coach Bourne is was the wrestling coach for Brainerd High School. So he and like one of your mentors.
Yep. And Bracky the same way. You worked with Bracky. Bracky's fucking
great guy.
Wonderful. And Sparts is just a lunatic. So another wrestling coach. Did you work with Sparts at all at Zorbas?
No, I know who he is.
Yeah.
And actually Bob, I think Bob was done right before I got there too. But
Okay.
I know Bob.
You know Bracky, yeah, okay. So I'm telling these guys the story, and they're like, yeah. I mean, they're not believing the story. This shit don't happen.
I
right?
know, I didn't believe it for 15 years.
And so I'm telling them the story on the way down. They're like laughing. They're like, yeah, Brock. We get to this little fucking bar in Iowa. That's where nationals were that year. Just so happens, this this is the fucking crazy part. Just so happens, the chick who was at the Blue Goose, why I got fucking hit in the head with a shovel, was there. And I go to Sparks. I go, Sparks, that's the fucking chick. The chick? What chick? The chick in my story. The shovel chick? I'm like, yeah, that's the shovel chick. He's like, bullshit. And I walk up to her, she's like, oh my God, Vikings. And I'm like, yeah. And we hug it out, and I'm like, and we start bullshitting. Those three are like, no fucking way. So then they come over, and she tells her very, short story of it, and they're like, holy shit, Brock. That shit did happen. And so what's the chances of me meeting up in fucking Ames, Iowa at a fucking little shit bar where that girl so happens to be to verify my story with the coaches? It's fucking
so
crazy.
It's driving me crazy. What happened to the chick?
That I talked to her that night, the night after. When we were in Iowa, and she said she stayed at the hotel right behind the Blue Goose there.
So Inn. Like while you were getting your eyeballs gouged out, she just slipped out.
Well, I think yeah. I don't know really. I never really got into it.
See, that's the thing that would have bugged me.
Well,
yeah. I don't know Shovel Chick's name.
Was it Ron that told us that you even tossed their shovel in the back of their truck for them?
It's possible.
Yeah, everybody's version is a little bit different. But he said that you got up and you threw the shovel in the back of the truck. I was like, yeah, only Brock. Yeah.
Oh, then when I'm losing a shovel, there's fucking carnage everywhere. I got 3 bodies laying here. You gotta do something.
So there were no cops. No cops ever got.
They did. I think they did come. Yes.
But you never got in trouble.
No, that one. They loaded one of them. Took an ambulance ride. But nobody knew who did it, so we're good.
So you used to kind of specialize in like fighting multiple opponents. I remember the first time I went out to Wildwood. I just got there. We just were getting out of the truck, and I think it was Jeff.
Okay, tell me quickly what Wildwood was. I never went.
Wildwood was this little setup bar.
I don't know what Wildwood is.
I know. I've
Middle of fucking nowhere. It was out in
gee.
Brock's old fucking
It's like on
neighborhood.
45. In between, it's in a triangle. Boom. You had Peters, you had Brainerd, and you had Little Falls, and motherfucking Wildwood was right in the middle.
It was like a barn with like a dirt driveway and shit like that.
Redneck Haven, maybe.
So that's 3 relatively small towns in Minnesota, and this place was in the middle of nowhere. So, and it was kind of infamous for being
minors could drink there and shit.
Yeah, it was just a setup bar. So you'd bring your own bottle, buy the pop from them, you would do your thing, and yeah.
So you were saying you were out there?
Yeah. So and I think it was Jeff. I think Jeff Sin was there.
Oh yeah, Jeff. I'm sure he was.
And because nobody saw or witnessed more fights than Jeff Sin. But,
it's never in him, but he's seen a lot of them.
So he's like, man, you wouldn't believe it. He's like, Brock just beat up a carload of dudes. There was 4 or 5 dudes. He just stacked them up. And apparently you'd again one of those deals yeah, the fight happened and then you got the fuck out of there, before any
right
before the cops showed up or something. And the cops did show up that night, I think.
They showed up every night, though. Or every weekend, anyways.
So
man.
you did end up eventually facing some assault charges, right?
I've got a disorderly conduct.
Okay. So not an assault.
And but no, I didn't.
But they give those
There was a
fucking
couple of
results.
times where I probably should have, but because of certain situations, they ended up not happening.
Okay.
And we're not going to talk about why they didn't happen. But,
Well, whatever.
I have friends in low places or high places,
Right.
however that saying goes.
But you,
and
then you kind of
depends on
started training, and then
once I started training, I calmed the fuck down, realized
oddly enough,
that there was a lot of tough motherfuckers out there, and I wasn't one of them. So I figured I better you don't know who the hell is the next fucking Sean Shirk, little hobbit motherfucker that'll whoop your ass. So I figured I just better calm down. And it just kind of took care of that as I was constantly training, constantly working out, constantly taking care of all my aggression a different surface. And
Yeah,
worked
and
out really
and also like you weren't hanging out in bars and
Correct.
Though it does seem like every time you walk into a bar, it's just fucking like ridiculous.
It's crazy. I'm downtown bar. We went out on fucking St. Patty's Day one year. I was stoned, mother.
Okay, so I wanted to actually talk about that story. So that was I was gonna say you have a I don't know you have the tendency to attract
Violence.
Violence, yes.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy.
This was St. Patrick's Day down here
Down here in St. Cloud.
St.
yeah.
Cloud, and you and like who was with you guys? Was,
Well, it was a bunch of knucklehead fighters. It was me, Tony Martin,
and a bunch of the
Tyler
Yeah.
Matheson, Big John.
a bunch of guys from there.
Yeah,
To
totally.
say,
Yeah, there was probably 8 of us.
right. And you were kind of the
The chaperone.
DD,
That's
babysitter.
that was the idea, right, Brock? Okay, I am not drinking with you, motherfuckers, because I know shit's gonna go down, and I got to be the cooler. I'm gonna have to be the guy.
And
that
drinking anytime Tony Martin's around and there's alcohol involved, it's bad. It's bad. You start slapping people in the dick and shit. It's just so rough.
Yeah.
Anyway,
yeah,
so
yeah.
you're at the bar.
We're at the bar. I'm not in the bar 10 fucking minutes. We're at Cowboy Jack's. And is that right? That's Cowboy Jack's.
I don't know.
Yeah.
A bar
And
downtown St. Cloud.
we get there, and the St. John's wrestling coach was there and know each other. We're Tony's his name, another fucking Tony. He's drunker and shit, which is great. It's fine. And I walk up to him and like give him a hug. Boom. Well, he sees it as a grappling match, so he inside trips me. We end up on the bar, on the ground on the bar. I put him in guard. Bouncers, they don't see much humor in that. You can relate to that, right? Motherfucking bouncers, I want to ruin all your fun all the goddamn time.
Yep.
Well, so they kick us both out. They're like, you guys are out of here. I'm like, dude, I didn't do anything. First off, that motherfucker double-legged me. I'm on my back, and you're going to kick me out for being assaulted? Playing it out a little bit, obviously. And they're like, no, you got to go. And Tony wasn't having it, so he was being difficult. I'm like, okay, I'm out. And I walk out, but then I walk back in. I'm really fucking sneaky. And so they get Tony out, and then they realize that I'm still in there. Like, dude, we kicked you out. I'm like, dude, I didn't do anything wrong. I don't think you should kick me out.
Nobody's ever done anything wrong.
Yeah. And he's like, no, you got to go. I'm like, no, you don't understand. I didn't do shit. I got double-legged. I got put on my back. And you're going to kick me out? And then Tony comes around, and then all the guys start to come around, and it starts to be a thing, right? And I'm like, okay. Look, I'll leave, but just so you know, I didn't do shit, and I'm stone sober. Lo and behold, Shane is the manager over there, and he pops around the corner. He's like, Brock, what the fuck is going on? I got like 6 bouncers. I got fucking UFC fighters. I got MMA guys. Fucking and
this is one of those situations we talked before. Like people, like tough guys, are like, yeah, it took 8 bouncers to get me out of the bar. But this was one of those situations where like, oh man, those bouncers, they may not have known it, but they were way outnumbered.
Yeah.
yeah. And you might remember Shane. Shane did our photography for CFX. Gavin's buddy. He's Gavin's roommate. Yeah. And he's managing the bar down here, and he's like, okay, guys, wait, Brock, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, dude, I don't know. These motherfuckers want to kick me out. I'm leaving. But this is what happened. He's like, he calls all his bouncers around, and they're like, okay. So they disperse. They come back, and everybody that's with me got free shots.
Cool.
And I'm like,
understanding. Clear that shit right up.
I'm like, oh, this shit's good. He goes, you guys need anything? Shane's just like, let me know. We don't want any problems. Then all the bouncers, I'll come up later. Like, we had no idea that you were being really cool. You could have fucking killed us. You didn't. Blah blah blah. So we get done with there, and I'm like, okay, guys, this is gonna be our safe place. So if we get in trouble downtown tonight, we're gonna all meet back here because now we're all homies. All the bouncers like us. I know the manager. This is going good. All right, this is a home base. All right, so then we go to the fucking press.
Sure.
Yes, the press.
Another bar
Downtown St. Cloud. And it's okay. I mean, it's okay. We're fucking having a good time. Guys are dancing. It's good. Well, a table gets knocked over. No idea who knocks it over. The fucking table goes down. There's a bunch of people around it. I go pick the motherfucking thing up. Bouncer comes over to me. He's like, "You're out of here." I'm like, "Why am I out of here? You knocked over a table." I go, "I did not knock over a table. I picked the table up, but I did not knock it over." He's like, "No, you're out of here." I'm like, "No fucking way." And then one of my buddies is like, "No, dude, he didn't do it." He's like, "I did it," which he didn't, but he said, "I did it." You know, I'm like, "Oh, Jesus Christ." So he's like, "Okay, you're out of here." And he grabs them and they start walking down the stairs. So I'm like, "Well, hey guys, let Tony know that we're out of here." So I'm following him downstairs. And meanwhile, Matheson, little fucking Tyler, little fucking hobbit, again, MMA fighter,
Very tough dude.
his girlfriend at the time was very intoxicated, and she's the one, lo and behold, that knocks over the table. He's like, "Brock, it was her." I'm not gonna say her name because she's a sweetheart. It was her. Let her. Just tell the bouncers that it was her. We're leaving anyway. She's wasted. I gotta get her out of here. So I'm like, "Hey, dude," I go, actually, I almost said her name. She's the one that knocked the table down. He's like, "No, bullshit. I know it was him." I'm like, "No, you don't. You thought it was me at first, and now you say it's him when actually it's her, and she's leaving now." She's like, No, you're out of here." I go, he goes, "You're a fucking liar." I go, "I'm a liar. You're a fucking liar." And he grabs me by the throat, and then I rush and tie his ass, throw him into the wall, and told him to take his damn hands off me. And then, meanwhile, another bouncer's coming. Meanwhile, here's a pack of fucking rabid fucking fighters, and Matheson comes fucking blast this bouncer right in the... I mean, this bouncer's like 6'3". Tyler's 5'5".
Right.
5'6".
Yeah, but it's a deceptive 5.
Yeah. And blast this dude. And I'm like, "Oh shit, here it goes." So then all of a sudden, all of the guys grab these bouncers and we all just hold them. And we press them against the wall. And I got the big one, and I said, "You guys calm the fuck down." I know the bouncers right now are thinking, these guys are telling us to calm the fuck down. What the fuck is going on here? And
Right, but they don't realize that you're trying to hold a group of...
Yeah, trying to keep shit together, keep it peaceful.
It's like you have a bunch of Huns, and they're like, on the warpath, and you're like, no, we gotta play nice,
right. And I mean, so we got this, and the bouncer's like, "Okay, well, you guys just leave." We're like, "Okay, we're gonna leave," and we start to separate, and the one bouncer goes, "Fuck this!" Takes his shirt off. Well,
What?
we're thinking,
What?
okay.
Well, keep in mind, St. Cloud has a reputation. These bars down here have a reputation for hiring fucking shithead kids.
Wait, it gets better. So he takes his shirt off. He goes, "Fuck this." And we're all like, "Oh, fuck, here we go." He's like, "I don't get paid enough for this shit," and throws his fucking shirt on the floor and walks away. So then there's this one other bouncer sitting there, and he's like, "Fuck, you guys just go." We're like, "Okay." And then we walk around, and then we go to the dugout. We go to that bar, and we're there till damn near close, and then we get kicked out of there. Tony talking shit to the bouncer, and the bouncer's like, "You're out of here." Tony's like, "Hey, Brock, we're getting kicked out of another one."
We got a hat trick. Yay.
So then we all leave and end up actually all crashing at the school at night. So I mean, like, that shit. It's just like, we didn't really do anything wrong.
Right.
We were just circumstantial.
Yeah.
I mean, a fucking wrestling coach shoots in on me. Okay,
I never ever want to be the sober one in that group. No.
We keep on talking shit. I keep on telling fucking Holtz that me and Tony and some of the fucking boys are going to come down to fucking Zorba's and fucking rock some shit over because he tells me how tough the bouncers there are. I said, "Okay, I'll bring some boys and we'll see what we can do." He's like, "Well, we got Cody." I'm like, we got Cody. we got Cody. I can bring Barnesy down and him and Cody can play. They'll tie each other up for a while. Two bulls running into each other. I'll just have Tony start head kicking motherfuckers and see what happens.
So I went out to your retirement party out at the Green Lantern. Do you remember your retirement party? Do you remember that?
No.
Come on, your retirement party at the
I didn't
Green
have a
Lantern?
retirement party.
Yeah, it was after your last fight.
Oh, well, I don't know if it was a retirement party, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, yeah, or whatever.
Yeah, it was just
I think it was
party.
your retirement
I mean,
party.
maybe it was. Maybe it was.
I think it was called your retirement party. Doesn't fucking matter.
Why?
But
Does that mean you're thinking about?
No, I'm retired.
Are you?
Yeah.
Because that sounded like
No.
you were waffling there. You
No,
heard it here
no.
first. He's coming out of retirement.
Woo!
do they have a league for really, really old people?
Yeah, fucking they might.
The Masters.
Although,
Is-
hey,
is there
I'm
Masters
going
division?
to go on file right now saying this might be completely out of line, but I think the last PFL heavyweights, I think I could go up, and I think I could have been a millionaire that night.
Yeah.
Yeah, those guys. Oh, I mean, God, that was fucking the worst thing I've
Well,
ever seen
you
in my
know,
life.
I mean, that was like Randy Couture watching Tim Sylvia going
Right.
like, "What? Fucking serious?"
Right.
I
No.
can beat him.
But anyways,
We'll
no,
come
I'm not
back
coming
in
out of
against the
retirement.
giant.
I am not coming out of retirement.
He was only like 40.
Unless I'm going to get $1 million. Then I'll do
Yeah.
damn near anything.
I will also come out of retirement for $1 million. Stop sucking on my
Almost
microphone.
anything.
Okay, so it was your retirement party out at the Green Lantern, and the Green Lantern is a bar kind of halfway between Brainerd and Garrison that Brock's brother owns, and super fun party. You know, everything's going great and totally good. And then one point in the night, I think I told the story already. Rory Tulenchek walks up to me.
Okay. So we're going to make a correction in this story before
What?
we even get started. It was not my retirement party.
Sure, it was.
That was Reed and Rory's birthday party.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Why would I go to Reed and Rory's birthday party?
Not Reed Messias?
Yeah.
Because I told you to.
Okay.
You're
I mean, like, I love Reed.
Yeah.
And Rory, but
yeah,
like,
yeah. I said you might be able to, Molly might take her clothes off, and you were like, oh, I'm there.
Reed, I wouldn't mind that, but also have no.
No. But no, that was their birthday party.
Okay, fine.
Yep.
So Rory Tulenchek walks up to me, asks me like where his DVD is from CFX 12 or whatever, and I was like, "What are you talking about?" And then he hip tossed me, right, and ripped my shirt off. Like I was wearing like a button up shirt, and like ripped my shirt off, and then he helps me back up, and I was like, and he's like, I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm sorry." And he's like trying to help me button my shirt wrong and everything. I was like, "It's all right, Rory. Anytime I get to take my shirt off in public these days, it's cool. It's cool." And then, but anyway, and then, I don't know, probably 45 minutes after that, it was the Old West.
It was. The place cleared out. Yep.
Yeah.
I was there.
You
Bottles getting thrown, glass, fucking, some dude, his nose got split open. That would be Reed. Fucking someone threw.
Oh
a
yeah,
glass,
somebody threw.
a
That's
glass-
what really.
threw a-
That was kind of. Well, that wasn't what started it off, but
That's what escalated it.
But it was like a fight, and then somebody whipped a glass, and it clocked Reed right in the face and cut his face open.
Broke his glasses.
And then that little shit, instead of like whatever, he fucking just went ape and started like going after and swinging. And I was like, I don't even know what you're attacking. And I am sitting there at the bar, just loving it, just watching this fucking. I was like, did that guy just go through a window? I mean, it was so great. And you were wearing your UFC the T-shirt.
Yeah, like the authentic UFC
Yeah.
shirt with the guy with the that guy.
So the entire bar gets cleared out. And then 10 minutes later, I didn't go out. I was like, fuck that. You know, I mean, Rory was bleeding and swinging, and I mean, it was just crazy. And then Brock comes walking back in by himself, and he looks like he's wearing like a T-shirt from the 80s that like he like took a scissors to look cool. I mean, his fucking T-shirt's all ripped up and shit. It goes like that, and he's like, "God damn it, I wrecked my favorite shirt."
Yeah, damn mother.
In case you've never been to the Great North Woods, Minnesota, we do fight up here.
Yeah.
It happens.
And then right after that, Tony Cummings, you leave,
Or at least we used to.
and Tony Cummings walks in and sits down at the bar, and I'm still sitting there, and he's like, sits down, he's like, "Hey man, what are you up to?" "Boy, it's really slow here." It's like, So the bar just got cleared out by a big fight. He goes, "I miss everything." So that was cool.
Yes.
Yeah, fun. Okay, and then one last story. Well, I don't know if it's one last story about fighting, but another time that I walk into a bar with you was you came up to Brainerd with, oh man, cannot remember her name right now, Tim's wife, the black belt.
Professor Laura?
Professor Laura, thank you. Professor Tim's wife. You and Professor Laura came up to Brainerd to teach class up at UMA in Brainerd.
Yep.
And afterward, we were going to go out to eat at the Green Lantern. And
Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, right. We're gonna go out there and see your brother or whatever. So we're driving out there, and they were just a little bit ahead of me. And I walk in, and I see Professor Laura sitting at a table, and then Brock's in the back room. So I wasn't there. So tell me what happened.
Well, we get there, and it was pretty late. I mean, it was like 10 o'clock at night after we got done teaching and everything. We were just sat down, and Mike was there, the bartender. And he's like, Brock, I'm so glad you're here. These guys are just getting on a hand. I go, you want me to ask him to leave? He's like, that would be great. I'm like, okay, I know more than get the okay out of my mouth. And all of a sudden, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, oh, shit. So then I got to go over there, and I separate these two.
A couple guys playing pool, right?
Yeah, they're playing pool, and I separate. I go, you guys got to go. You guys got to go. No, fuck you, fuck you. And then one guy grabs me, and I just, again, a Russian tie is kind of my go-to. I Russian tie him, and I fucking body lock him. I'm like, God damn it, you got to go. He's like, Brock? Is this Brock Larson? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, fuck, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll leave. And then that was it. So that got de-escalated fairly quick. But,
So I walk in, and Brock is just coming. The guys are getting escorted out the door, and Professor Laura's sitting there. She goes, "You wouldn't believe it. He walks in. The next thing you know, he's throwing people out the door." I was like, yeah, it's Brock. It's pretty common. Like, you get used to it after a while. So, awesome.
yeah.
Okay. So another story that I wanted to get into was when you were a kid, and you I think it was your brother, and I don't remember who else it was, but that you saved them from drowning.
Oh, no, it was not my brother.
Was that your brother? I thought he was your brother.
No, my brother wasn't there. It was me, Brett McKay, and I. We were pretty good swimmers.
Yep. So Brett McKay is a tough guy, really athletic kid.
Yeah, they lived down the road, no, farm kids, And then there was Chad McKay, not as good a swimmer.
Yeah, I love Chad.
Danny Banker, which he had a broken hand, so he was trying to swim with his cast above, and then Dan Smoody. Okay, so we don't know this, but we're going to swim across Miller Lake and go hang out on that raft that's across the lake. We didn't really know whose raft it was, but we figured, hey, if it's in the water, we don't have to go on their land to get it. We can hang out on their raft. So we swim all the way across to the lake. Now, Miller Lake is not a big lake, but it's still a lake, and it's still a ways to go. And so we swim, and we get there, and we're like, oh, that was tough. And we look back, and these dumb motherfuckers are swimming, and we know they're not going to make it.
There's 3 of them?
There's 3 of them.
Yeah, okay.
And mind you, Tony Banker's trying to do the fucking one-handed thinger with his fucking arm above because he's got a stupid cast.
So how old would you have been about now?
We didn't have license.
So 15, 16?
15. We were probably 15. Maybe, 15. And we get there and we're like, oh, we're exhausted. And we see these dumbasses swimming across. I look at Brett and I'm like, Brett, we're going to have to figure out a rescue plan because they're not going to make it. He's like, yeah, let's just take that boat. I'm like, okay, we'll take the boat. And they get somewhere in about the middle of the lake, of course, and they start panicking. They're like, ah! And they start screaming. I look at Brett like, all right, we better go save him. We hop in this fucking boat, right? Well, it doesn't have keys, right? And it's like, well, now what? Now we're panicking because we can't save him.
Because you waited.
Right.
You were like going to swoop in at the end.
Well, we were going to we knew what was happening, but we were tired. We just swam across the fucking lake.
Right.
We weren't in a hurry to fucking go help him. And so we're resting and just saying, okay, there's our plan. We're going to go get the fucking boat. Well, the boat doesn't have keys. We can't figure out how in the hell. That is an awesome fucking car.
Yeah.
And so there's this paddle boat chained to this tree. We try to fucking break it. We can't break it. Well, it's cut off about 8 feet high.
Okay.
So we go and we're trying to get the chain up, but the chain ain't long enough to get over it. So I have to pick this fucking paddle boat up over my head. Brett's got to shimmy up the fucking log and then fold the chain over. We get it. We throw that fucking thing in there. We paddle our asses off. I mean, imagine me and Brett fucking in a paddle boat as fast as we can, trying to get out in the middle of the fucking lake in this fucking paddle boat. And it's a 2-seater. And we're going. We get there. We finally get to these fuckers. Chad's face is just above the water, and he's trying, and they're all kind of like all huddled together, like trying to fucking kill each other. They're like climbing on each other, trying to, they're full blown panic mode. And so we get Chad, we pull him up, and they can't even get themselves in the fucking boat. So, and mind you guys, it's a paddle boat. It is smaller than this area right here.
Right.
So we get Chad on, we put him on the back.
Because he's tiny.
Yeah, they're all small. And fucking
damn.
Danny's like trying to get into the boat. We fucking drag Danny's ass, and then we get Banker with his one arm, throw him on there. I'm like, all right, we start paddling back. Strip the gears in this fucking paddle boat. It's not made for fucking 8,000 pounds. So we strip the gears in the fucking boat. Me and Brett look at each other and we're like, you fuckers figure it out. We jump in the water and we swim back to shore. And these guys are so exhausted. We wait like 2 hours on shore for these guys to slowly get this boat. They're all hanging on the side of it, swimming to shore with this boat. And then we get the boat back and we're like, okay, we got to put it back. All fucking 5 of us could not pick up this paddle boat to get the chain back over. It was just like the adrenaline of like I don't know how I picked this paddle boat up over my head, and Brett shimmied up the frickin' thing to get the chain over. But so that was the day I saved 3 lives.
It really is something else though. Like it's the whole like cliche of Bruce Banner and his kid picks the car up and everything like that.
Right.
But it is really something else. Like how much power you can have when you have that adrenal gland just pumping that in there
When you need it. Yeah.
Well, because without that adrenaline, Brock is notoriously weak.
Yeah, no, everybody says
right.
Yeah.
I know. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But we were like 15. I mean, I was a tough farm kid, but yeah, it was fucking crazy. So those guys are alive because of me.
It's kind of a tough bunch, really. Like Brett was a fucking tough guy.
Yeah.
He beat the shit out of one of my buddies one time for because he wouldn't leave Tracy alone.
That makes sense.
That shit happened.
What was the little one? Ryan?
Ryan was the little one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I always loved Ryan. I remember when he was training with us and he was getting ready for a tournament, and I was kind of like his main training partner, which is crazy because he's fucking huge. Comparative. But good kid. Worked hard. I felt like I always said I was sacrificing my body on the altar of of the tournament. So. So you were always a tough kid, but you weren't always like a scrapper, right? Like you.
I probably was. I mean, I was bullied a lot.
Right.
At first.
You come from a big family, like you've got lots of like cousins and brothers, and everybody's like in this age group and shit, and that usually helps because you guys beat on it. You grow up beating on each other and shit. And
I kind of have. But everybody has that bully, and so I had that bully, and until 8th grade, when I finally stood up to him, I really was kind of a pussy when it came to actually like getting punched in the face or punching somebody in the face. I was always kind of tough, but
you were a good wrestler even in in 8th grade.
Yeah. And I was tough. I just didn't have. I didn't have balls.
Right.
I didn't have balls, and so when I finally stood up to that bully, that's I think kind of when I just was finally like, I'm not taking any shit from anybody anymore. These motherfuckers are gonna be assholes. Fuck them. And that's kind of like where my attitude kind of changed around. And I was kind of a bully's bully in a weird kind of way.
Because I would say that you said everybody has their bully, and I think that there's a number of people out there that would be like, yeah, and you were mine.
But I've never heard anyone like like complain like you like picked on them or any shit like that. Not like you weren't beaten up on, like you said, you'd bully bullies and stuff.
Yeah, like
you don't have like you had a reputation as a fighter, but not as a bully.
yeah, I didn't pick on people. I either fucking kicked their asses or I didn't. I wasn't like It wasn't like one of those things where I was like, oh, dude, push people or call them names. And wasn't like that. I was just like, dude, fucking stop it. You're not gonna stop it? Okay, I'm gonna make you stop it. And kind of a guy, which is, I mean, not necessarily right. I mean, you should probably talk things out a little bit more than that. But I just kind of decided that's how I was gonna handle shit.
Well, we don't have to talk about who your bully was unless you want to, but I think it's important because we talked a little bit about bullying on another program, people. I think people have a hard time believing that you were ever bullied. But in 8th grade, you had your bully, and you were like, you didn't want to fucking go to school anymore. He was smacking you in the head every time you turn around, right?
Yep. It just it was just kind of one of, and he wasn't even that big.
Right.
I mean, was smaller than me, but he just had my number, and I, didn't know how to handle it. He was so confident,
right?
That he fucking whooped my ass if I fucking looked at him wrong,
right?
And it's one of those things I still remember to this day. I'm in freaking 8th grade. I'm sitting down on the desk with my head down on the desk, and Mr. Metzen, this is before school, Mr. Metzen comes in and he's like, what are you doing crying in my room? I'm like, nothing. He's like, what do you mean nothing? You're 14 years old and you're in my room before class crying. You have no reason to be in here crying. I'm like, well, guys are being mean. He goes, you're the biggest kid in freaking 8th grade. You're the strongest kid in this school. And you're worried about some kid being mean to you? Go kick his ass. He didn't say anything in those exact terms, but he was like, stick up for yourself and don't take shit. And anybody who had Mr. Metzen knew he was kind of like a no bullshit kind of guy. He's a great guy, great teacher. And the next day, shit happened in that morning before class. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to fucking get my ass kicked. Or I'm going to kick his ass, but this shit's going to stop. Fucking Mr. Metzen's right. And fucking he came up to me and same shit every morning. Ooh, tough guy. And then I said, all right, I'm done. Let's fight. You want to fight? Let's fight. Let's go right now. Let's do it. He's like, well, let's go outside. I'm like, okay, let's go outside. And now it's Franklin Arts Center, but we're going out the side doors. And the doors lock in between the two as you're going. Two sets of doors. So everybody's following us out. Oh, there's all these people, right? We get to those first section of doors, and we stop, and everybody goes out in front of us. And so they're all out and dust.
So like in a so it's like fight, and like the whole school,
so the
just
school
like
goes out,
gathers around,
and we're in the entryway, so in between the two doors, and nobody's in there. It's just us two, and they're locked out, so they can't get back in. And he's like, do you really want to fight me? I'm like, no, I don't want to get my ass kicked. He goes, so if you don't want to fight me, I don't want to fight you, because I don't want to just beat somebody up just to beat them up. So if you don't want to fight me, I don't want to fight you. I'm like, well, is this shit gonna stop? And he's like, yeah, we're good. I was in. Didn't even have to fight. But from that point on, I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna be a pussy. I'm gonna stick up for myself. And like,
yeah, didn't he walk out and like placate the crowd?
Yeah,
like, yeah. Hey, we're good. Just
and he's like, oh, he don't want to fight. But it worked out. And like, so, like, I think like everybody has that story. That's something that kind of changes your attitude in life. And like, so Mr. Metzen, my fucking 8th grade English teacher, I hate fucking English.
We can tell.
Kind of changed
English.
Changed my demeanor.
Not even nearly as much as English hates you.
Exactly. So like that really changed my life. And I mean, in a lot of ways, not only like changed my attitude, like I think it made me a better athlete, a better person. You know, I'm still like, I feel like I'm a pretty nice guy, but I don't get walked over as nearly as much as I probably would have if I wouldn't have had that moment.
I just had this mental image of like Brock with like a pocket protector and shit and a tie, like sitting at a cubicle with his boss just like, rah, rah, rah. I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah, then the boss walks away and he smashes the coffee cup with his grip, and then but he's still in. Yeah,
Shit, just a formative moment.
Yeah, so that was kind of like.
And I know you're bully, don't I?
Yes, a lot of people do. Yeah, fucking little bastard. Actually, we're friends. I mean, we were friends. I actually worked with them, and we got along really, really, really well together ever since then. In fact, yeah, we even fought side by side a few times. So yeah, pretty crazy. He actually trained with us for a little while, and yeah, no. It all works out, That's the thing. I think a lot of it is with today. I mean, it doesn't happen. You don't fight. You don't. As much as fighting isn't always the best option, but
it's not always the worst thing that can happen to a kid either.
You think about it, like that instance right there. Like I could have went the other way and continued to shut down, and Mr. Metzen could have never said it, and I could have maybe never got over that hump. And I could have brought a fucking shotgun to fucking school and fucking blew his fucking head off.
Right.
Because you just get pushed and you don't have, it's so frowned upon to fight, which I get it. I mean, I'm not saying that's the way to do anything, but you would kick the shit out of each other, and whoever won, and then it was done. Yeah. I mean, my bully and I today are still buddies. Where I think I would have if we would have never confronted him. I think I'd still have hatred for him.
Yeah.
And anybody that was with him and all of his friends. I think they were, and I think you start to when you get bullied, you start to just pull away from everything, and everything and everybody kind of seems to be against you a little bit. And I think, like, if you can just stand up for yourself and get your ass kicked or kick ass, it just changes. People have
and your self-respect, your level of self-respect.
And I think it might be stupid, but I think people respect you as well. I got my ass kicked by Daryl Lambert in fucking 7th grade. I mean, I got my ass kicked a lot. In 7th grade, he beat the living dog shit out of me, and we're still friends today. I mean, he beat the piss out of me, and we got done. I didn't like him for about a week. Then we were cool. We were on a wrestling team together. It was fine.
I was just telling somebody the other day, how many people like I've enjoyed a drink with and become friends with, like immediately after, like a fist fight. I mean, it's shit like what you do with it. Like you can the whole fighting thing. Like anymore, you got two 17-year-old kids. What used to be two guys working it out in the parking lot, like after school.
Yeah.
Now, like the authorities are involved. Like you got the cops involved. You got counseling and shit. You might get thrown out of school like for good.
Right.
I mean, all kinds of shit. And now I know it's not the answer for everything. And of course, like we're not. This is just us talking here. Like we're not experts on shit. But
no, we're not.
Like it's not always the worst thing that happens to you. Like you took a beating. Okay, did you die? I mean, some people do. Sometimes bad shit happens. Sometimes people hit their heads and stuff. But
maybe you shut your mouth next time. You don't.
Right,
you don't.
That too.
You don't be like, oh fuck you, pussy. No, because that motherfucker's gonna whoop my ass.
And everybody knows, like there's assholes out there. Like we all know somebody. Like I don't give a fuck who you are. We all know somebody that could really use a beating.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just
like
the way shit is. But you can't do it.
Right.
Society's not like that right now.
So I have kind of an interesting perspective on this because I've had 2 children. One, Logan, who's 25 now, and he started doing jiu-jitsu at a pretty young age and has always pretty much continued with it. And even when he took his like kind of hiatus, he still grew up knowing that he could protect himself. And then Peyton, on the other hand, who did jiu-jitsu at a really young age but then quit, he is always he just has never had any desire to do it. And for a while, Peyton was getting bullied, and we never really did come up with a good solution for that. But I remember when he was talking to Logan about it, Logan's like, basically just saying, you got to stand up for yourself, you got to defend yourself, you got to do it. But Peyton never had that confidence that Logan had, because Logan was like, and here's the thing. I think like the way to address that issue is to become involved in a martial arts, because when you get involved in a martial art, you realize that first of all, you're not made of fucking glass. So if somebody beats the shit out of you,
and
you're
or
gonna live.
or a sport
Or sport.
Yeah.
Though I do think martial arts a little bit different than a sport in the sense that it's, I mean, depends on the sport. But
Sure,
I mean,
it depends on the kid, you know. But I think
for sure.
overall, like jiu-jitsu would probably be a much better fit for most people that I know, because like wrestling is like its own culture, and like not everybody's gonna get.
I think
the
there's a
same
lot
thing
of
out
bullying that
wrestling.
goes on in wrestling too, though.
Same as any
you know?
sport, with any sport.
Yeah, there is. I don't. There is, but there isn't. But it's kind of like that big brother bully. Like I think about like my wrestling and my football team. If someone fucked on the shitty ass JV kid that sucked at football and had no business being in there, and I seen it, I was gonna go stick up for that little bastard.
Right.
He was my brother, you know.
Right.
And same thing in wrestling. I've fucked up Jason Hummel every day, and I picked on him, and I beat the poor dog shit out of that poor kid. But if anybody ever fucked with him, I was gonna be the first one to step on their face. You know. So there is that too, the camaraderie. Now I don't know. I have been away from sports for a good 10 years since I've coached or done anything like that with a high school sport. So it's probably changed like anything. But I think there is like a little bit of that as well, as you got someone, you know, someone's got your back with a team, and sometimes.
But you were already wrestling in 8th grade, and you were still didn't have the confidence,
right,
to like, because
Yeah.
I think there is like something about it being, I mean, wrestling is a sport, and jiu-jitsu, or it doesn't even just have to be jiu-jitsu, but martial arts are self-defense as well as a sport. So
Yeah.
there is a difference there, and boxing is another
Well,
one
and
too.
you got to think, in junior high, I was one of the better wrestlers.
But another thing about
Right.
confidence is like, and I'm not saying like it's. I mean, you're kids, so it's all subjective. And I'm not saying that your bully was like the scariest dude out there. But one of the things about confidence is you can be a confident guy, and you can be confident around like in a lot of situations. But there's somebody out there that can shake you. There's somebody out there that can scare you. You know,
For
there
sure.
are people out there that are like different levels. You know, and like
Right.
and you've probably met a fucking million of them.
Right.
I mean, and
well, right,
you know,
like you said, you stopped fighting when you realized that, you know, you don't ever know if you're going to run into a Sean Shirk.
right.
you know, there's just dudes out there that like, you know, like I don't get intimidated, but every once in a while, you know, you meet somebody and you're like, this motherfucker's kind of scary.
He's got cauliflower ear. Fuck,
Right.
motherfucker.
You know, and some guys just like the way they carry themselves and shit. You're like, you know, like, so people can fuck up your confidence even if you're, you know, pretty confident.
Right. Bro, for sure. And that's as an adult.
Yeah.
As an adolescent, fucking going through puberty.
Yeah.
Fucking
Fuck,
girls
yeah.
are watching, and fucking it's fucking
Like I always
mess.
say, that's a fucked up time to be a human being, man. Junior high is tough. Like I had a great high school, like I had a great childhood. And I had great, you know, high school was great too. But you couldn't fucking pay me enough to do junior high over
No,
again.
junior high is tough.
awkward as fuck.
See, and I loved junior high because that was like the time when I like
You
came,
probably had hair on your
Yeah,
balls
you had a
before.
beard.
Yeah, you probably had it. We
I think everybody kind of has hair on the balls in 8th grade.
I didn't get hair on my ball, so I was a fucking
You
junior in high
hardly,
school.
you don't have a, you have like one hair on your chest to this day.
I'm still waiting.
Yeah, I actually did have hair on my balls early. I remember this really clearly. I think it was like.
We think we talked about
6th
that on the
grade.
show. Like you were one of those guys.
I was like and I got teased about it, but I don't really I don't think I've ever really been bullied. I don't know if I have like the fear gene. You know what I mean? Like I think I've had people pick on me, but I was just like,
yeah, I got
don't-
fucked with.
whatever.
And I did a little bullying too. So I mean, but like I didn't.
Like, yeah, we talked about it before. Like Chad Kilgore wanted to kill me.
Yeah, he
When-
could. He was a scary motherfucker.
Yeah, and when he was in 9th grade and I was in 8th grade, I mean, he was like, he made it clear that I was that, and like this is a guy whose dad was a really high level judo guy and had been
And
and
a coach and great, just
and
old tough guy.
and then when then also went to prison for a little while after, whatever. And then so Chad was a maniac, very tough, whatever. And anyway, the story is I've told this before, but he wanted to kill me, and I was in a crowd of people, and I was running up the stairs. He was in 9th grade, I was in 8th grade, and I ran into him at the top of the stairs. He was standing there waiting for me, but I wasn't looking up. I had my books, and I was just running up the stairs, and I boom, bump into his belly button, and he picked me up and threw me down the stairs. But the stairs was solid people, and so I just I crowd surfed down the bottom of the stairs, and I landed on my feet, and I gave him the double birds and fucking ran off. And
You gave fucking Chad Kilgore the birds.
dude, in 8th, okay, this is a crazy story, but this is real. So this was 8th grade. Oh, wait a second. Actually, it might have been 9th grade.
Were you in?
I was in junior. I was in
Franklin?
Franklin, but I can't remember if it was 8th or 9th grade. I'm gonna have to 8th or 9th grade. Doesn't matter. It's 1 year apart.
Well, he was
At
either a
the
year
end-
ahead of you.
Yeah, he was a year ahead
Then
of
it
me.
had to have been 8th grade.
Yeah, I know, but I think they came from the high school. So anyway, it was I can't remember exactly, but it was the dance at the end of the year, right? And this was in the era of the sewer rats. So we had me and all my buddies. We were in a gang. We had a gang. We
Yeah,
were the sewer rats. And we had our little jackets and everything. This is how the jackets got retired. And there was all of these. I think we were in 8th grade, and all these 9th graders, like Chad Kilgore and some of the other guys, they were fucking gunning for us. And it was so bad that we ended up having to get escorted out of the school by the Brainerd PD. And I mean, there were hundreds of people outside of Franklin. It was weird. It was crazy. But yeah, and we after that. So I never really had the fear bug. I was just like, fuck it, let's go to war. But my friends were all like Corey Marchese and Dan Miller and Brad Halverson and Jake Imgren and all those guys. They were like, that's it. We got to be done. And we retired all the jackets and everything. And we dissolved the sewer rats. Yeah, actually, Kyle today was wearing a jacket that was kind of an army jacket. And I was like, I would give anything for an old sewer rats jacket.
I watched Chad Kilgore almost kill somebody once. I was in 9th grade. I was with Matt Dirks.
So he would have been out of school.
He was in college. He was
Yeah.
playing at the CLC,
Yeah.
and
He was a good football player.
yeah, and
And he was an athlete.
Yeah.
He seemed like was he bigger than other kids? Because he seemed like an early
He was
bloomer, physically.
huge.
Are you
Yeah.
kidding me? I was in 8th grade, and when I ran into him at the top of the stairs,
Because he was grown man size in high
I
school.
hit him in the belly button.
yeah, he wasn't
I would-
tall, but he was big.
I wasn't exactly tall either though, but I was a short kid, and he just fucking picked me up right over his head and threw me down the stairs.
That was my first college party over by South Long Lake. It was over by Matt Dirks' house. Me and Matt went to this party, and I think we went there on a snowmobile. I don't think we were driving yet. And it was our first college party. Like, let's go to a college party. We'll go get chicks, Like, yeah, buddy. So we go over there, and it is so intimidating. There's Chad Reed, Chad Kilgore, fucking
The old
Andy,
zoo crew.
Andy,
Oh, those
what
guys
was
were
Andy's
rough.
last name? Anyway, these guys were the killers, right? And it's like, oh, shit, man. And someone pissed Kilgore off. And I watched the guy, he threw him, and he went through the closet door, and he landed in the closet, and he just covered up, and Kilgore just started stomping on him. He's in the closet. He can't run. He can't hide. He's in. I'm like, oh my God. I look at Matt. I'm like, I think it's time for us to go. Shit, these motherfuckers are fucking killing each other. And then we got out of there. But yeah, Kilgore was a killer. He was a monster.
Yeah, there's some tough guys in that bunch.
I don't know if I remember right. He actually ended up getting into some trouble, and I don't remember. But
I don't remember exactly. I still see him every once in a while. He's a good dude. I remember one time we were at WeFest, and we ended up in his campground. Don't know why. And we were up there, and he's like, hey. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you got a beer? I'm like, yep, here you go. And he's like, well, thanks, Brock. And I'm like, you know my name? Well, yeah, I read the newspapers. Like, it was like the biggest deal in the world that he knew my name. It was like a huge. I was like, I think I was 18.
So you read the news because of high school wrestling?
High school wrestling, and
Okay.
yeah, and and it was like the biggest deal that Chad Kilgore knew my name. I was like, the rest of the day I was bulletproof. I didn't care whose beers I was taking. I didn't know Chad Kilgore knew my name.
Crazy.
Oh shit.
Huh.
Yeah.
I think he'd be flattered that you know his name now.
Oh yeah.
Another story. Then let's one more story, and then I'll take a break. Everybody brought this one up. This is the one that I tried to retell to Jables, and she didn't talk to me for like a couple weeks
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Which one are we talking about here?
about the.
That's the statute of limitations run out on this shit.
It was I think I bungled the story, but I think what she laughed. She just laughed. I was laughing when I was trying to tell it, and she didn't appreciate it at all. It's about when your brother choked out a cow.
Oh well, I don't understand why that's such a bad deal.
That's what I thought. I was like, and then he was choking it, and I'm laughing, and she just didn't appreciate it. She had a thing about cows. I don't know, but she got really pissed at me about it.
What, like choking out a cow is inhumane or something? Like, is that? What,
I don't
we
know.
choke each other out every day.
That's what I was like. Like, he also choked out a human. Well, but nothing. You got nothing.
Yeah. Well, that story goes. I mean, that's a farm story, and that's true. Seems weird. Some of the shit that went on seems so far fetched that it couldn't happen, but it all happens. It was me and my dad, my brother, and my cousin Chris,
And
my
you're
mom,
about how old?
and my mom. Oh, I'm full on fighting. I'm like 27. I mean,
Oh, this wasn't that long ago?
thank you, Matt. Yeah, wasn't that long ago.
Well, I mean, in the scheme of things, I actually thought this was a story when you were a kid.
No, Carl was doing jiu-jitsu. Chris was doing jiu-jitsu. We're all training.
Okay.
And
okay.
no, that's what makes it unique is like, because we actually use jiu-jitsu. Yeah. Anyway, so we're all vaccinated. There's this one cow. She's 15 years old. She's a bitch. She's dried up, which means she can't have young anymore. So, and she's a bitch. So mom and dad are
Meaning she's a bitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
So they're sending her to. I don't really remember if there's just sending her to get sold or just sending her to become hamburger. The other way, cow's going down the road, and this fucking cow will not go in the trailer. And cows are usually pretty. You just kind of scoot them in there, and you limit it, and then they end up going where you want them to go. And this thing is just starting to snort and get mad, like you would visualize a bull. When a bull
Right.
starts to snort and get that look in their eye. And my mom's like, God damn it, boys, you're going to piss her off, and then we're not going to get her, and someone's going to get hurt. My dad's like, God damn it, Kenny, shut the fuck up, kind of a thing. And so my mom's like, well, I'm out of here. Fuck you guys. I'm not going to get fucking ran over by a goddamn cow. And so she goes outside.
God damn, that is such good impressions of your mom and dad. It's exactly what they sound like.
And so my mom goes out, and we're trying to get this. My dad's getting excited, and the fucking cow gets more and more worked up, and it fucking turns on my dad and comes at my dad and gets underneath my dad and lifts him. And my dad goes through there, he lands, and the cow starts fucking stomping him, like with his head and front hooves. And I'm right there, and I'm haul up. I'm hitting this fucking cow, boom, as hard as I can. Not even it's not even slowing. It's just going after.
Might have been the spot where she got mad at me. I'm not sure, but
Yeah, and this cow. I can't get it off my dad. So then I grab it and I start kneeing it right underneath the jaw. And I'm just like, kneeing the. I mean, I'm a trained motherfucker. I'm ranked number fucking 9th in the world. This fucking cow can't get to fucking do shit. And I knee. So I finally got a knee.
So if your cow, take up Muay Thai because apparently you're like you've got a good chin and shit.
And I got this. I must have got it in a spot. It turned on me, and cows, for the most part, if you keep them in front of you, and you just kind of move left to right, they're not going to get you because they got to kind of get underneath you and to do anything. Because they ram you, but you just move. Just like in football, if someone's coming to attack you straight on, you just sidestep them, and there they go, because they don't cut. But the shit, a cow can't cut. So, so I got this cow in front of me, and it's trying to get, and I'm just keeping it in front of me, and it fucking gets pissed, run, and then breaks through the corral, like busts through the 2x6 corral and just takes off out in the field. Now we've got 40 acres for this motherfucking cow to go run. My dad gets up, you son of a bitch, you, and just pissed at this cow, and he hops on the four-wheeler, and just cussing at this cow as he's going to go chase her down. My brother's like,
What was he going to do when he caught the cow?
well, we're getting to it. And so then my brother hops on the other four-wheeler, chases after, and go after him. They're going to try to herd him back in to the corral. And they're chasing, and me and Chris are sitting back watching all this. I mean, it's a 40-acre field, so we're watching it play out. And all of a sudden, this fucking cow churns on the four-wheeler, rams the four-wheeler, flips the four-wheeler over, and then continues to kick the shit out of my dad.
And he just had it in for your dad too.
Oh, man.
Well, my dad's like on its ass, like ramming it and shit, and like he want, and the fucking cow's pissed off anyway, so it turns and gets the four-wheeler kind of sideways and rams the four-wheeler, flips it over, starts kicking the shit out of my dad again. Well, my brother comes down, gets off the four-wheeler, and like I said before, I didn't think of this. I thought about hitting the cow, right? Well, my brother's 300 pounds, and
Ooh, that's generous.
and he's same thing, head down, stomping on my dad. My brother grabs the cow around the head, and I call it the shirkatine, like a guillotine. Grabs it. I don't think he was intentionally trying to choke the cow. I think he was just trying to keep its head down so it couldn't bring its head back up to continue to rut in the butt.
But
so
according to Carl,
Yeah.
so I decided to choke that cow.
yeah. So it's heads down. My brother's on top of it, and he's squeezing it. Me and my cousin Chris have two like sticks, and we're running across this field. Now, 40 acres, for you who don't know, it's a quarter mile. It's a quarter mile. So we're running as fast as we can so we can get there before my brother and my father are dead. And we will soon be dead. And we're running to get this, and we get about 10 feet away from this cow. And all of a sudden, bloop, the fucking cow goes, bloop, all 4 feet, tits up, boom. Like, oh shit. And my brother goes, I think it's out. I think she's out. I'm like, fuck. So I grab a leg, my dad grabs a leg, Chris grabs legs, my brother grabs, we each grab a leg. There's 4 legs on a cow. And
Ideally.
so we each grab a leg, and just like when you get choked out in jiu-jitsu or choked out in a fight, you come up and you're kind of confused and you don't really know what's going on. This cow's like, and we've each got a leg and it can't get up. Meanwhile, my mom, seeing all this coming, so she's bringing the tractor. Well, anybody who knows anything about tractors, they don't go fast. So it seems like it's taken.
Well, at least she wasn't firing she didn't grab a rifle, just firing off rounds into the crowd.
So it seems like a half hour for her to get out here with the damn tractor. We get the tractor out there, and we get a lariat and wrap it around and around the cow's neck and tie it to the tractor. And we're gonna drag this. And this thing is so pissed off. We get it tied to the tractor. It starts ramming the tractor. I mean, this is a big ass tractor. It ain't like a little 4-wheeler, and it's hitting this tractor. This cow is dingy, and we get it back to the corral that's in the barn now, so there's no way it can bust through the thing, and it goes down. So again, little farm fact: if a cow goes down and stays down, they die because they got 4 stomachs, which is 1 more than 3, and if they stay down, their stomachs.
It's a good explanation of why that is.
The food doesn't pass through. They have to like chew their cud, and they have to.
Now you'll see a cow lay down on their belly, like they're sitting on their belly, kind of like a dog, sitting up, and that's okay. But
Right.
if they're over on their side, that's
Right.
when they die.
Right. So now this cow goes down, and we're like, my dad's like, oh, damn, let her die, that fucking bitch, and my mom's like, no, goddamn it, there's a $1,000 bill right there. So we end up hoisting this cow up, put it in a canvas tarp, hoisting it from the rafters, and getting it so it's up on all 4s. Well, the dang thing lived for a week, and then it died. So my brother killed the cow.
Yeah.
That's the rest of the story.
Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why Justin liked that story, but
I mean,
I thought it was fucking so funny.
it was just a circle of life.
Yeah.
I mean, the cow.
Man, well, the
Yeah.
thing is people, farm life's tough. People don't realize how tough it is.
All right.
Man, I remember when I was a little kid, like 6 or 7, I was over at my buddy's house, and we were doing something out, in the pasture or whatever, and we were trying to get a cow to come in. Anyway, long story short, the cow ended up dying, and man, his dad, whatever, came over and just cut that thing's neck, and they were gonna
Butcher it.
they're butchering it on the spot essentially, because it just went down. So and I was just mortified, I'd never seen anything like that before. And I mean, I'd lived on a farm, but I mean, this guy just whips out a knife, cuts this thing's neck, blood spraying everywhere or whatever. And that's the only time I ever got a belt. I got home. Apparently it was our fault. I fucking had no idea what we did. And me and the other kid got the belt, and I was like, I don't want to come up to your house anymore. Fuck.
Fucking killed the cow. You killed the cow too.
Yeah, I killed the cow too.
You and Carl cow killers.
Yeah. And then one more quick story is, this was after I was at the farm. I was actually, I don't even remember. I'm gonna say probably 8th grade or something like that. But my buddy had a farm just down the road, and they had a bull, and they needed to cordon him off. We needed to get him in the barn or whatever. And, they're all out there, and they have their little, they have sticks and stuff, and they're going to corral him in. And all my job was to stand, because there was this big concrete area outside of the barn. And then past that was basically shit. It was just, shit. And it was really wet. So wet shit. So the bull wouldn't cross. They know where they can walk and where they can't walk. So my job was just to stand on the edge of this concrete slab, and just don't let the bull come past, right? And they're chasing this fucking thing in, and he's not happy, and I have a club stick thing, and he, anyway, bull comes in, and I'm like, fuck, he's going to go in the barn, and then he stops, and he turned towards me, and I was like, oh shit, and he kind of took a couple steps toward me, and he was just in range, and I went, whack, and I hit him right in the center of the forehead with this stick, and my stick just snapped right in half. And I went, oh, and I turned and ran 5 steps and jumped as far out in the shit as I possibly could. I made it 8 feet, and I go, and I'm in the shit, and I turn around, and that bull's just standing there on the edge, and he looks just fucking pissed as shit. And I start sinking in this shit. My boot gets sucked off. I'm out there, and it takes those fucking guys 2 more hours to get that bull in. It's just an all-day thing. And in the meantime, I'm just sinking slowly in this shit. And I'm like, am I going to fucking end up dying in this shit? So finally they get that fucking thing in, and then they throw me a rope and have to pull me out with a tractor. And it pulls my boots off, my socks, everything. And then I'm, I'm literally covered in shit.
There's a metaphor in there
right
somewhere.
up to my armpits. I was like this. So, and then I stood out by the milk house, and my buddy, I had to take all my clothes off, and he sprayed me off with a hose until I was allowed to go in the house and take a shower. I'm out there buck ass naked.
Been there.
Yeah, that was fun. So there is a lesson, as you said, that
Buck ass naked, or with Matt when he was buck ass naked.
I fell in a manure pit once. That was great.
Fucking A. When I was really little, 5, 6, we used to swing off the barn cleaner. We had an old style barn cleaner thing that swung like that, and we'd hold on to the end of it, and there was a rope, and then my brother would pull us, and then we'd go whip, and then it would stop, and it would fling us, and then we'd land in the shit. And that was fun. That's why I don't get to see this. But the moral of the first story, I always say that story has a moral. It's shit stinks, but it's warm. So that's pretty much it. All right, boys, I'm floating. I got to take a little break, so let's take a break, and we'll be right back after this. All right, Brock, bring us back in.
Well, hi. We're back. I'm Brock Larson. It's my friend Matt Taylor. It's not my friend at all, Kyle. We're back.
All right. So on the break, we were talking a little bit about how you don't really suffer too much from road rage. Kyle is like he's a rager.
That's not true.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I mean, but there's things that he's done to cause that rage. He's married. He's. I'm just kidding. I love you. I love you.
Christina's awesome.
Yes, she is.
But
She thinks you're like her favorite. She thinks you're a goddamn prince. By the way, apparently you were super nice to her when you guys were in school. She rode your bus. When
Yeah,
she lived out in Pine Center.
I
and
was
stuff.
nice to everybody.
So he's not just nice in front of the camera. Like he has a reputation of being a nice guy.
yeah,
to the right people. Don't piss me off.
that
Road rage.
solid fact.
Right.
Actually, I saw on Facebook. I don't know who posted it, but it was you. I can't remember who you were on, but you're knee mounting him, and then you were neck cranking him.
Oh,
and then he would
that was Chris Smith.
Oh, Chris, and then he would tap, and you'd let go, and then you'd neck crank him again, and he'd tap, he'd let go, and then he'd neck crank him again. That's not fucking fair.
That was Angel's fight, and he was talking shit. It was that Angel's fight. Angel just won the Driller World title.
Yeah.
And he was talking shit about my cornering skills and that I wasn't shit for a coach and I wasn't shit for a jiu-jitsu player and I wasn't shit. So I said, okay, little motherfucker, I'm going to show you. So I took his ass down and then he, as many times as he talked shit, I had to tap him.
Oh,
So that was his fault. And he signed a waiver.
yes.
Good times.
Well,
Good times.
I said I've been there many times. I remember there's a picture. I was trying to find it the other day. Somebody, people are posting that 10 days of jujitsu. I don't know if you've seen that.
Yeah,
shit on
10-day
Facebook.
martial arts.
Somebody
shit, yeah.
had me do it. Said I should do it, and I was like, fuck it. I'm too lazy to remember to do anything 10 days in a row.
Yeah, I feel you.
But I was like, oh, I do have some good pictures. There's a picture just way back in the day, and it was when you were sponsored by Warrior Wear. And I came into the gym wearing some tap out shorts.
Yeah.
And you were like, why are you wearing those? And I was like, I don't know. That's what I got. And you grabbed me and were squeezing me. And I fucking thought I was going to poop my intestines out. And I don't know. It's a great picture. Ow. That hurt. Anyway, I was gonna say road rage. You don't really suffer from road rage, but you definitely have caused some others to suffer from road rage, right?
Well, I've had my moments. Yeah.
There's a particular story I like. Tell me about that.
Okay, so we were actually at Blitz Jiu-Jitsu, which is way back when Jeremy Lang and I had.
That was the Jeremy Lang.
Jeremy
days,
Lang
yeah.
and I had a gym. He is doing CrossFit. I was doing Jiu-Jitsu. Hell of a marriage. And I was off for lunch, and my manager had just called me, Monty Cox, and we had left. And I'd left, but I was by myself, and I was at the stoplights, and he had called me. So I was literally looking at my phone, and I was trying to call him, and I'm looking at my phone, waiting for him to answer, and he didn't answer. And the light obviously had turned green, and I didn't see it because I was looking at my phone, right?
Shame on you.
Yep, my bad. And so these guys behind me honk the horn at me. I look up, I give them one of these in the mirror, and put my phone down, and start driving. Well, they're pissed. I don't know what
They're
hell.
like Kyle pissed.
Yeah, they're
Well,
like,
that's what Kyle got pissed off about.
Yeah.
That
No,
he'd be
that's
in a
not true.
full blown rage at this
right.
point.
So I'm like,
Nope, not even
what the
close.
fuck? I'm like, Jesus. And ride my ass. This bitch sticks her head out the window and starts flicking me off. I brake check. That bitch goes, whoop! She's out the window, and they brake check. She goes, and she fucking goes back into the car. Now I'm laughing. This shit's funny, right? And he pulls up alongside of me, and he's flicking me off, and he's like fucking giving the phone gesture, like fuck you, doing this and doing this, motherfucker. And he's like, pull the fuck over, motherfucker. And I'm like, this isn't going down. I'm not going to jail today. So then they like. Try pulling in front of me and try like trying to run me off the road kind of. I'm like, all right. So I change lanes and I go to the side road. I'm like, if these motherfuckers follow me, it's on. If they keep going, let them go. So I turn down the side road. They follow me, and I pull over on the side of the road. And I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna stop. If they get out of the car, shit's going down. So I pull over, and they like cut in front of me, like to stop me from being able to pull ahead, right? Now I'm pissed. This motherfucker, okay. He gets out of the car. He's probably about 260, close to probably 280.
Very
not
athletic. Bill.
Not athletic build at all.
Okay,
Non-athletic.
Okay.
Not
I'm
like
I'm getting a picture.
Yeah,
in my
yeah,
head here.
yeah. So he's like, "You motherfucker, phone still driving piece of shit, motherfucker," and I rolled on my window and I said, "You're fucking dead." And I opened my car door and I go to walk around the car and he's like, "Fuck you," and he takes off in his car. I'm like, "No, that's not fair. No, motherfucker." So then I get back in my car. I'm going to chase this motherfucker down. So then.
That's not fair.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
he
no, it
can't,
wasn't fair at all.
He can't just like fucking be an asshole and then get away with it. So, and now I'm mad. I mean,
Now,
obviously,
this is when Kyle. This is where
This
Kyle's
is
at.
more like I'm feeling this.
right. So now I'm following this guy, and we run through some fucking red lights. And
Hey, you were in hot pursuit.
yeah, I mean,
It's okay.
I'm making
Sometimes you gotta chase people.
I'm making a citizen arrest.
Yes.
This guy tried running me off the road, so now I'm doing my civic duty.
Maybe
make
some
a
citizens' brutality.
Yeah. Well, this guy gets to Walgreens and he pulls in to Walgreens, and so I pull in behind him and I get in my car and I park right next to him. Take a breath, and I'm like, okay, do you want to go to jail? You want to go to jail? Don't go to jail. You're not going to jail. Stay in your car. And this motherfucker gets in front of my car and does the bang bang on the hood and goes.
Well, all right then.
I'm like, I'm going to jail. I'm fucking going to jail. I open my fucking car.
So it's
and
not so bad.
And
I'll do well in jail.
I fucking shut the door. They're gonna be calling me Bubba. And I'm like, you motherfucker. And he's like, you piece of shit. Da da da. And he went to like push me, and I fucking Russian tied him. My go-to, and I start I've got his one arm, so you don't know what a Russian tie is.
We're gonna at the end of the podcast, before we go, we're gonna actually demonstrate the Russian tie. Brock's gonna demonstrate the Russian tie, so everybody will understand what it is. So watch all the way till the end. Anyway, so yeah, Russian tie.
So I hit this Russian tie. It's basically controlling the one arm, and you basically control his whole body with his arm. Anyway, so I hit this Russian tie, and I start banging him into my car. And I start telling him that I'm going to kill him, right? But
Why are you banging him into your car?
Oh, because it was there.
Oh, okay,
It
makes
was
sense.
there. And
Well,
if you
plus-
know my
and it was
car,
your car.
it's my car.
I mean, like
Yeah.
really,
Right? Not a big deal.
what's one
So
more dent?
this is him just mauling him so that he doesn't actually have to beat the shit out of him. This is like the equivalent of quit hitting yourself. Quit hitting yourself.
Yes, exactly. Because I know if I hit him, I'm in trouble, right?
Yeah.
I mean, at this point, I'm in my fight career pretty well. I had
yeah,
not fought. I was in WC, hadn't fought Connie yet, but I was on the rise, and now I let him go, and this fucking guy breaks away, and he spits on me.
Oh, motherfucker.
But he spits on me in a looking back on it, it was a nervous like kind of a
yeah, not like
right. Nonetheless, his spit is on my face, and I'm like, you motherfucker, and I shove him, boom, and I hit him, and he fucking stumbles back.
You didn't hit him. You shoved him.
I shoved him,
Right.
and he stumbles back, probably 10 feet, and just stumbles, and I looked at him. I said, "You better get the out of here," And he reaches in his pocket. I'm like, "Oh shit." Now he's going to shoot me, right? And he reaches in the pocket, pulls out his fucking phone, and calls 911. There's a crazy person trying to kill me. I'm like, well, that de-escalated quickly. I went from thinking that we were going to die and this shit was getting real to, Mommy, help me. Yeah, right. There's a crazy person that wants to beat me up when he was the one that wanted to beat me up.
So just a little safety tip out there. If you're ever in an altercation, you don't want to reach into your pocket. Especially inside your jacket, unless you're like,
yeah, because if I would have had a gun, I would have fucking quick draw that motherfucker. I would have definitely.
At that point, you may, you might have to blitz in and just actually like make it really, really bad. So
Yeah.
Well, of course, in a lot of situations like that, you don't want to push somebody because that just creates space for them to do shit like that.
No shit.
yeah, why are you
Luckily.
pushing him? You should have locked him
Well,
up. Kept him
It's
quiet.
kind of a natural thing.
Well,
kind of
I
a
was
reaction.
basically giving him his way out.
Oh, okay. And room for him to shoot you.
Right. And so I mean, I really wasn't too worried about him shooting me.
You could.
Well, a lot of times, like
it depends
I
on the
I don't think
caliber.
about shit like that. Doesn't really enter my mind. Like you know, you get a fight and you're like, well, you know, what if he had a gun? Yeah, I didn't really think about that. I was kind of fucking irritated. At the
What
time.
if this motherfucker walking down the street has a gun?
Right?
I mean,
No shit. What if there's a guy watching me throw a scope right now?
Right.
Meh,
Right.
Can't live your life like
And
that.
it really depends on what caliber of gun.
Right.
I mean, I think
I
Brock
mean-
could take a couple of 9mm pretty easy.
yeah, I mean, as long as they're not fucking hollow points, I think we'll be all right.
I mean, as long as they get you in the head.
Right.
You, fine.
Ain't gonna hit shit in there.
Right. So
Anyway, so then he calls the cops. Well, now, okay, so you're here. You're mad. You're angry. You're going to kill somebody. You're going to beat the hell out of this guy. He calls the cops. Oh, shit. Okay, it is no longer a threat, right? But what the hell do you do now?
right.
I sat on the hood of my car
Right.
and waited for the cops to show up because you can't leave.
Yep.
You're
Because
fleeing
then you're
the scene.
fucking guilty.
Yeah. So the most awkward moment ever in the history of street fights in St. Cloud is I'm sitting over here on my hood of my car. He and his girl are over there at their car waiting for the police to show up. And then they show up. They ask us our stories. They don't mesh. He's saying that I just went crazy. I'm saying he spit on me. He's saying he didn't. He's saying I hit him. I'm saying I didn't. And
he still had teeth.
they're like, I'm like, and I told I go, I'm not a tough guy. I'm not trying to be a tough guy. But if I would have hit him, you would know it. And you know, and that time the cops doesn't know and they don't know who I am. And they're like, yeah, okay, tough guy. You know, and I'm like, as I don't want to be the guy like, hey, I'm a fucking MMA guy. I'll fucking
Right.
kill him if I wanted to. Right. So I'm not pulling that card. And he's like, all right, your story's not matching. Your story's not matching. Here's what we're gonna do. There's a camera right there, right in front of my car. I pulled in right in front of the camera at Walgreens, and he goes, we're gonna go in there and ask him for the footage, and we'll find out who's lying. Who's ever lying is going to jail. And so that guy confesses, says, yeah, I spit on him. He didn't punch me, and all this, everything. So this guy, which I don't even know if they can do that. I mean, they probably can go and ask them for the footage, but I don't know what the laws are.
They can share it, or they'd have to subpoena it or
yeah.
whatever if they don't.
But
want to.
man, if I was that clerk at Walgreens, I would be uploading that shit to fucking YouTube like that.
Heartbeat.
Yeah, that would be. I would be just like, oh, I don't know what footage you're talking about. I quit. You know, that would be millions of views right there.
Yeah. And so then he basically confessed. Didn't get in any trouble. I think he got maybe a disorderly conduct because they were threatening to, that it was assault because he spit on me and all this. I don't know what happened. I didn't get a ticket in the mail. That's all I know. And that's my Walgreen Ranger story. I just that was one of my road rage. Another good road rage story is very funny. When I was coaching wrestling, this is before I was really fighting. I was fighting, but wasn't really good.
there was
at
no
it.
amateur, but
right? It wasn't.
Fucking piece of fuzz on your microphone.
Hello.
It's driving me crazy.
That's 'cause
So this is before the GPS era, really, and you really didn't know. I'm going to St. Cloud Tech High School. Well, St. Cloud, to me, at that time, is a big fucking town.
was a metropolis.
And it's like, I gotta go to St. Cloud. I don't know where to go. I don't know how to find tech. I don't know how to do this. I don't know what. I'm a freaking farm kid. I'm freaking don't know what's going on. But I'm driving the tech, and I'm confused, and I don't know where I'm going. And this motherfucker.
Not me. Not
no,
me.
No, there's some other motherfucker. I think is having the same issues. That he don't know where he's going. And I'm turning my blinker on thinking I'm supposed to turn here. Oh, no, I'm not. And he gets pissed, and he flicks me off, and he goes around me. And then he slows down, and then I can go around him, and there's this hill, and then we end up like fucking with each other. I fucking get fucking slamming on my brakes in front of him. He fucking gets in front of me, brake checking me. I mean, it's just going back and forth. I'm like, you motherfucker. So, I then pull over on the street. He pulls over. I open my car door again, and I go at him. And he's coming out. He sees me, gets back in his car, takes off. And I'm like, and then he takes off, and then I'm falling behind him. I'm behind him for probably about 10 car lengths, And I'm like, okay, Brock, just fucking calm down. Jesus, you got to go to a wrestling match, for God's sakes. And I see him pull over in the gas station. And I pulled into the gas station. And I drove by. I'm like, fuck it, no, I'm not going to go get in a fight, right? No, okay. So then, boom, made it to St. Cloud. JV's starting to wrestle. And I'm telling the coaches, I think it was Bracky who I was telling this, or Coach Catheter.
And they're like, you always have some crazy.
It might have been Cath. I don't know. It was Bracky or Cath.
What?
And,
some chick's gonna show up and like verify your story.
And then I'm telling Born. I'm telling all of them, like, oh, this is fucking crazy. I almost fucking got in this fight on the way here, and we're on one of the JV matches, and I see the guy walking through the door. He's coming to the wrestling match. I'm like, oh, motherfucker, that's the guy. They're like, that's Junior's dad. I'm like, oh, fuck. I almost got in a fight with one of my wrestlers' dads. Obviously, he was having the same issue. He was trying to figure out how to fight, and we both were super frustrated, apparently. He was probably feeling the same thing I was, and then this motherfucker didn't know where he was going. I mean, so that was a good idea not to pull into that gas station and beat the shit out of that guy. Because,
But the flipping off thing.
He didn't flip you off though, right? Or did he?
yeah, I'm sure he did.
You were probably waving back.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate being flipped off. Like,
Yeah.
especially when I don't know what I did.
I just got flipped off just the other day, right out here in the street. I had a green light, and I went to go. I looked to make sure there was no one coming this way, and then I took off. But a guy on a bike was coming on the crosswalk, and I didn't fucking see him because I'm looking this way, and he's coming from this way, and I take off, and I look back as I'm going ahead, and I hit the brakes, and this dude flicks me off, and I'm like, and then he realized that he was wrong, and then he gave me 2 thumbs up and did this, so everything was cool.
See, I appreciate the hand gestures. Like when I fuck up when I'm driving, because I fucking do. You know, like that's one thing about like I try to keep in mind, like, yeah, sometimes you're the asshole, Kyle. You know, then I'm always like, my bad, sorry. You know, like I wish there was a more universal gesture for that. You know, but I fucking like I hate it because a lot of people don't accept that, and then I really hate the whole like flipping me off thing and shit. I'm like. Especially if I don't know what I did, I'm like, did I do something to deserve that? I'm like, what the fuck?
Am I driving too slow? Am I driving too fast? Am I swerving? What am I doing? Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna imagine that the answers to those questions is yes. But
maybe it was like
pretty brave.
I got confused last time because I was like, I don't know, is this somebody that I know? Are they just fooling? You know,
I had that problem. I had that one time. I thought, sure shit, I'm on the back roads, going through frickin' bumfuck Egypt. And this dude is riding my ass. I'm like, oh, this is my fucking cousin Chris. He's fucking with me. I'm gonna fuck boom. And I'm slowing down and speeding up. He tries to pass me and I speed it up. Who the fuck else is gonna be in the middle of fucking nowhere? No, it wasn't. And he tried running me off the road for real. And yeah, he had a faster car than me that day.
That was pretty brave of that guy on the bike to flip you the bird, though. I mean, you like everybody gets that fucking like you have a 2,000-pound vehicle wrapped around you. You're invincible, but you're on a bike.
Yeah, I'm sure he was just like, "What the fuck you doing, asshole?"
And then you
run
just
me
go,
over.
"All right, boom," and you run him over.
Speed bump. Oh shit!
Whoopsie daisy.
I had a green light.
I was clearly in the right. Okay. Speaking of driving. I've been meaning to ask you about this for a while because I bring it up all of the time, but I don't know any of the actual details of the story. I just remember some of the consequences of it. But you went through a period of time where you like lost your license.
Oh, frickin' French fries, yeah.
And it became like a fucking long, drawn out thing. So how did that?
But it was not the way most people lose their license, right?
No, I mean it was a weird deal. Like, if you've ever lost your license, you don't realize how hard it is to get your damn license back.
Right.
And then how easily it gets taken away again.
Right.
Once you've lost it. So I was coming to St. Cloud to train, and I was with Josh Holtz, of all motherfucking people in the world. And we pull into the parking lot of the school, and the cop pulls pulls in behind us. He's like, you weren't wearing your seatbelt. I'm like, yeah, I was. He's like, oh, no, you weren't. We seen it. I'm like, oh, I wasn't. Right. But, I mean, I'm already out of my car and walking into the school when they get turned around. And anyways, so he asks me, he says, do you got, when you need your proof of insurance and driver's license? I'm like, all right, I can't find my driver's license. He's like, all right. He's like, all right, well, we're giving you a warning. Okay. But he was giving me a warning on the seatbelt, not the no proof of insurance. I didn't even think two shits about it. So I never proved that I had insurance. So I didn't get the notice in the mail that I was supposed to go to court. Or I did get it and didn't open it. Whatever. And they took my license. Didn't know it. I mean, I'm driving fucking CDL. I'm driving commercial fucking dump trucks and semis. No idea I don't have a driver's license.
So he was giving you he was giving you a warning for not having proof of insurance. So all you needed to do was prove you had insurance.
He was right. He was giving me yes, all I had to do was prove I had insurance.
But you thought he was giving you a warning for the
just a verbal warning.
I thought he was just giving me a warning. Yeah, because he didn't give me a ticket.
Right, okay.
Because he didn't give me a ticket for, I mean, knowing the situations, yeah, I get it. I have to prove that I have insurance. And he was giving me a warning on the seatbelt ticket, but I didn't understand. I didn't get it.
Right.
He was like, oh, he gave me a warning. Okay, cool. Yeah, why wouldn't you give me a warning, motherfucker? Right? So, I'm doing all this semi-driving, commercial driving. Luckily, never get pulled over, because that's a bad idea.
Right.
To be driving without a fucking license and you're driving a commercial vehicle and driving 5,000.
So your license gets pulled, but you have no idea.
Right. No idea. I'm driving without a license. I get pulled over coming back from a fight. Me and McDonough both get pulled over in the exact same spot. McDonough gets pulled over. I don't know what. I got pulled over for not having a taillight or some
yeah.
shit. No, expired license. Or
tabs.
Tabs, I think it was. And I'm like, oh, shit, And they're like, oh, dude, you don't have a license. I'm like, what do you mean I don't have a license? They're like, yeah, you don't have a license.
It's right here.
And so they're like, you got to park this car, and you cannot drive. So I end up getting a hotel room. I mean, I drove the next day, but and so then I go through all this shit. You have to get this special kind of insurance.
Oh, high risk?
Yeah.
You have to get high risk?
Well, you have to get insurance that says if you drop your insurance for any reasons, they'll contact the police department, and you lose your license.
You usually have to pay a big chunk up front.
Yeah.
And then you got to pay like out the ass for like 6 or for the remaining 5 months or whatever. Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah. So I get this. And if anybody knows me, I drive junkers. I drive cars that are shits.
Because you continually run over deer.
Yeah, because I hit a lot of
drives
deer.
with his feet.
Right. So, okay, so I have this. Anyways, I had to wait 30 days before any of this happened. So I was driver's licenseless for 30 days. I get my license back. Meanwhile,
which at the time really sucked because you were also like working construction,
yeah,
so you
driving dump trucks.
You couldn't drive dump trucks,
but then I get it back, and I do get pulled over driving a commercial vehicle. No problems. I got a license. They're like, okay, everything's good. Boom, boom. We're not everything's good. On my way. I hit a deer. Motherfucker, I hit a deer. So
weird.
Yeah. So I had to get a new car. Okay. The fucking wife switches everything over. So I thought. But what happens with this insurance is when you show that you take license off that current car, they pull your license.
Oh.
So the car I was driving is no longer insured.
What the fuck?
So they
do in that situation?
assume, because you didn't clarify it, you're supposed to clarify it. They assume since that vehicle is no longer insured that you are now driving without a license. So or driving without insurance. So now they pull your license
automatically.
So I'm driving in Brainerd, get done training at UMA.
So you don't even know again that you don't have a license.
Right. No clue. I got insurance. I'm currently got insurance. I have proof of insurance.
You just had a license. All you did was bought a car and insured that car.
Right. And so now I'm driving back from UMA. in Baxter. Get pulled over. I don't give a fuck. It's 10:30 at night. They're looking for drunks. I get pulled over all the time because I'm always driving home from like 10 to 1 in the morning. Always. And I don't mind. I don't care because I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not worried about.
I get off work at bar close on the weekends, and I drive home, and I don't ever get pulled over.
Really?
Actually, it's
But you don't drive from St. Cloud to Brainerd.
True.
And Anyways, so the chances of you getting pulled over when you're driving an hour and a half at them time of nights are
True. A lot different than 20 minutes.
Yeah. So anyway, I get pulled over, and it's a Brainerd cop, and he's like, hey, and he recognized me. He's like, hey, Brock, how's it going? Really appreciate blah, blah, blah. I'm talking. He's like, there's a problem. I'm like, what's the problem? He's like, you don't have a driver's license. I'm like, no, I do. It's right here. Look, I just got it. I go, look, I just got it. It says, da-da-da-da. He's like, well, according to this, you don't have a license. I'm like, how is this possible? He goes, well, let me look. He's like, it says something about your car. Did you buy a new car lately? I go, yeah. I go, here's my insurance. He's like, yeah, I don't understand exactly what happened, but I gotta tow your car, and I have to give you a ticket for driving without a license. I'm like, oh, are you serious? I'm like, I don't get it. And he's like, well, I'll tell you what. If you can get someone to drive this car and take you home right now, I'll let you go. He goes, I honestly believe. I go, you got insurance. Your insurance is valid, but you don't have a driver's license. And he goes, it shows on here that your license got reinstated 3 weeks ago, and now I got pulled again. He goes, so
and he knows if he lets you drive away, then he's responsible for all the deer that you're going to kill on your way home.
Right. So he's being as cool as he can.
Yeah.
But he's like, if you can get someone here to drive your car and get you out of here, well, I'll let you take the car, and you just got to get this shit figured out. So I call him motherfucking Matt motherfucking Taylor.
Oh, that was when you activated me. But so then not only me, because I'm like, it's not good enough to just drive over there and get him.
Right.
You need another driver.
I need another driver.
Yeah.
So I got to be like, so at the time I was still with Jess Bargenhagen, who oddly enough brought. She was never a big fan of anybody that I was friends with.
Did not like me at all.
Hated Kyle. But she always did kind of like you. Like you were like the exception to the rule. She didn't love you, but she like tolerated you.
She could put up with me. I think it's because I helped with her yard.
Helped with her yard, and we weren't drinking buddies. That's
right.
She couldn't stand the drinking buddies.
Yeah.
So but I'm like, Jess, we got to go pick Brock up. And she's like, Jesus Christ.
Right. Because we had a few incidents where we had to help each other out quite a bit, actually. But me in between there is I was on the phone talking with Tony Martin. That's the fun part of the story.
Oh, right.
So anyway,
when you got pulled over,
yeah,
you're talking to Tony Martin.
Right.
Blah, blah,
I'm like, Tony, I gotta go. I'm getting pulled over. Boom. And I call Matt, and Matt comes and gets me, gets the car. Him and Jess come and get me, and we bring it over to his house.
Oh, that's right.
And then,
are you sure we want to tell this part of the story? Because we don't really need to remind Tony of this.
This is great. And so anyway, so we'll bring that part up maybe later, but so there again. Now I don't have a license again. I had no clue that I didn't have a license. Again, I was that day driving a commercial vehicle. Whew. And okay, I drive much better when I'm driving for somebody else.
Well, so Jess, I come and get your car, drive you home. She follows me, whatever. But then you got to call Tony back because he knows you got pulled over.
Right, but I don't call him back.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, you don't?
No, you're forgetting the story.
Okay, I must be.
So we tell the Tony story real quick?
Sure, yeah.
Okay, so we'll get back to the why.
I guess I don't remember it. I just remember you wanted to kill
I
me.
don't call him back, and we end up bringing my car back, and I don't talk to Tony for a couple days. And Tony's called me a couple times. And meanwhile, now I know I'm fucking with him, right? Because he's calling me, and Tony never calls.
But now he's worried.
Yeah, he's like, and he calls you. He's like, have you heard from Brock? The last time I talked to Brock, he was getting pulled over.
We're together, right?
What's that?
Were we together?
No.
When he called?
Yes.
Yeah, we're driving to St.
yeah,
Cloud.
yes, we're
I'm
driving
driving you to St. Cloud.
Yes.
So Tony calls me,
Tony.
and I say, "Oh man, it's Tony Martin." And Brock goes, "Oh my god, I haven't talked to him since I got pulled over.
Yeah,
he thinks I'm in prison."
I said, you got to fuck with him. He's like, okay. So they have this conversation about, no, I haven't seen him. He went to jail. And Tony's like, I don't know if he went to jail. I don't know what the fuck. I haven't heard anything from him. I don't know if his fucking wife killed him. I don't know what's going on. He's like, really? I can't get a hold of him either. It hasn't been, Matt's like, he hasn't been answering my phone calls either. And so now Tony's like, actually, for once in his life, probably concerned about me. All right. And we let that go for a day.
Yeah.
We let that go for a day. And then I think the next time we went.
I know. So it was the next. Actually, it may have been 2 days because it was down St. Cloud again. So then I call him back, but it's you.
Yes. Yeah, I call him on Matt's phone. Yes.
And he answers, and then Brock's doing an impersonation of me, which is not.
This is Matt.
Which is not good. Which is not good at all. And Tony doesn't even bat an eye. He just totally thinks it's me. He goes, and you're like calling him. What did you say?
I'm like, this is Matt Demoni. I know Brock's been, but I'm just worried. I just can't find him. Can't get a hold of him. I don't know what's going on. Has he talked to you yet? Have you got a hold of him?
And Joe's like, no, what the fuck is going on?
He's like, I don't know.
That actually does sound just like you.
See, and I feel like the victim in this because I was sitting there right next to him, and I'm like, motherfucker, like I did what you asked me to do. I picked you up in the middle of nowhere. This is the voice you're using for me.
And then finally, I come after fucking with both of them for a while. I finally come clean, and I'm like, no, you pussy, this is fucking me. Ha, ha, ha. And he's like, you fucking asshole. Matt Taylor, I'm going to fucking kill you. And I was like, how did I get involved in this?
How did that happen?
Right. I'm like, he's still out of state, right? You know? Oh, yeah.
So that was that part of that.
Quick sidebar. Does Tony have a fight coming up soon?
He doesn't have anything scheduled yet, but he's going to be looking to fight here pretty soon. Sounds like. Yeah.
So this story is really long and involved, but how long does this go on?
What
The driver's license
how long?
thing.
Oh, well, I end up having to go. Apparently, I got my license taken away in. There's a third incident where my license got taken away. I was apparently, which I had never even been, up in Duluth, where I had did something. I didn't. Someone did something and used my name. And during this whole time, again, my license gets pulled because failure to show up for court in fucking Duluth, which I hadn't been to Duluth in 5 years. So I have to go to court in Duluth now again to get my license back. And Reed and we all have to take a day off work to drive Brock to Duluth to get my license back because I need my license to work and Reed needs a truck driver. So we all go there. I get my license back again, and then so this is like 3 times my license has been pulled. All for I have no idea.
See, that's the
Why?
thing. Like I've never lost my driver's license, and I have boozed it up hard and done a lot of drugs and fucking all kinds of crazy shit, and Brock's, but yet had his fucking license yanked 3 times.
So it was
That's
like
fucking
a
ridiculous.
year, about a year
Yeah,
of
it was
fucking around.
almost a year of getting around and having
how,
weird.
How much did it cost?
Oh well, it was a lot.
Right, thousands of dollars. You
Every
had
time
extra
you get
all
your
that.
license pulled, you have to go take another fucking test.
Right.
You know, so I got to go
Just a
take
fucking nuisance.
driving test.
Plus, you had to have somebody chauffeur you
I had to
around.
drive to Duluth. I had to. Yeah, it was just so freaking nuts. And I'm like, I don't know how these people ever get their license back. I get it why people lose their license, they never get it back.
And no point, in losing your license, over not even any bad driving.
Right.
Right. Nothing fucking even close.
Right.
Just paperwork basically
Yeah.
and fucking bullshit.
Yeah, you didn't have proof of insurance, or you couldn't find it in your car, and then you didn't realize that you had a ticket for that, and you missed it, and that's that.
normally it's pretty easy. You just they'll go back, and if you had insurance back then, they'll waive the cost. But because I was driving without a license, that's a completely different crime. So now,
even if you don't know. And I mean, like I get how that happens to a lot of people that move around a lot and shit. Like they might not have the right, but like you lived in the same place for fucking a long time. Like and you didn't get shit in the mail.
Right. So the insurance part, all that stuff always that got dropped because I did later on prove that I had insurance, but that doesn't change the crime that I committed of driving without a driver's license. The reason why I had my license pulled was because I didn't have a driver's license, proof of insurance in my driver's, which is a crime. Which I get it. I didn't have the proof of insurance in my car for whatever reason. So it's the weirdest thing, because I was not guilty in the crime that got my license pulled, but that doesn't matter because I did not know at that time that I didn't have a license. If I would have known that I didn't have a license, it would have been easy to clear up. But because I didn't know, I continued to drive just like every human being in the world, unless and so then without having
every human being in the world
that has
except for the deer killing, but other than that.
So because of that, it started this whole domino effect, and then because of the insurance weirdness with the car and buying a new car, and then them dropping me, then the state automatically taking my license away. Again, I had no fucking idea. And get pulled over again. And for the most part, every time I got pulled over, I mean, all the cops were nice about it. They weren't dicks about it. They're just like, dude, this is we get it that it's a fucked up system.
Well, it's Minnesota, and I mean, you're white.
Right. Yeah. White privilege. It works out. No. And so, I mean, that it was a fiasco. It went on for a year. I had freaking Matt was driving me down. I had Reed driving me around.
Yeah, it was crazy. I remember during this whole thing, I was just like, I can't get my fucking mind around what's happening. And yet you were employed, you were gainfully employed. You like were a person who, you never had a lot of money, but you had money and you were able to pay these fines and everything like that. And I'm like, what happens if this is a person who's like living on the fringe?
Yeah.
And somebody
that's living like paycheck to paycheck and shit like that. That shit'll sink you.
And maybe even they didn't have insurance to begin with. Like they got pulled over, they didn't have insurance, but they're trying to, they're trying to get to work. Yeah. And then the next thing you know, it's they're driving with after suspension and so on and so forth. It's just amazing. And I remember I was at a seminar one time in my day job, and there was a bunch of different booths there, and I was walking around, and it was the kind of thing, where the police were there, and they had the beer goggles, which are kind of cool. They had you put the beer goggles on depending on which, what level of alcohol you're at.
I like to wear mine the old-fashioned way.
Yeah. And there was a booth there, and it was this guy, and I can't remember what the organization was called, but essentially what they were was
I remember this.
I ended up getting his card and giving it to you, but you didn't end up needing it at the end. But basically, it was exactly this issue that they dealt with, and they worked on helping people get their driver's license back after suspension. That was all they did. It was a nonprofit organization, and they would help you navigate those waters.
Because what
which
do you
was
do without a license,
fucking crazy that you have to have a nonprofit organization that helps you navigate those waters because it's that fucking complicated.
Oh God, yeah.
And I was telling him Brock's story, and he's like, "Yeah, this is. I've heard this story 1,000 times. This is exactly what happens. One thing happens, and then that thing leads to all these other things, and
butt fucked.
Yeah, and I get it in. You think about it. If your mind's in the wrong side of it, yeah, it makes sense. This motherfucker didn't have a license. He got his license pulled because he's driving without insurance. It makes sense that it's hard to get you should have to prove that you have a license. It should be a pain in the ass. You shouldn't be able to just say you've got insurance and then cancel your insurance tomorrow.
Sure.
I mean, it's all in theory. I
think we can all agree to that.
But it's horrible at the same time when you are law-abiding. I don't think I've ever been accused of that before, but I've been law-abiding and doing what needed to be done, and fuck, yeah, that was a bitch. That was a hard time. That was a
Yeah,
hard time.
especially on top of everything, how bad it was because you have your CDL and you were like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the thing.
You
I
had,
know.
you have some great fucking people in your life, and one of them is Reed, who like how awesome is it to be like to hire a guy to do work for you, which requires a CDL, and then be like, dude, I don't have a license, and be like, fuck it. We'll put you on the Bobcat and just like make it work and get
Right.
somebody else to drive you around. And
Right.
it's like, yep, that's Reed for you. He's a
Yep.
great guy.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, one last story I wanted to get on was when you were in Malaysia. It's the story of the best ass massage of all time.
If anybody's ever heard about Asian massages, they're true. I mean, they're good. And this involves quite a few people, so I'm not gonna actually say a lot of their names, but they're all good people, and nothing terrible happened. But we were in Malaysia. I was just getting ready to fight for the one FC world title, and
you were pretty fucked up at the time too. You had
had a semi broken neck and didn't have a whole lot of. I couldn't lift up a screw gun.
people might say that when Brock says a semi broken neck, like you're kidding, right? But like
Nah, yeah,
you were really fucked up. I remember
Yeah.
your right hand, you literally
couldn't lift up a screw gun.
Yeah.
Couldn't pick up a gallon of milk. But so
fight for the world title. No big thing.
Yeah.
No big
So we were in Malaysia and it was fun. I had all the right people there. It was a blast. It was probably one of the most fun I've had at a fight. And we didn't take it that serious. We trained our ass off.
You knew you were fighting for a world championship. You knew you couldn't raise your right hand above your head.
Right. And we were just and
That was still a good fight.
we still thought we still were pretty certain I was going to win. So we're walking around Malaysia is a lot like Mexico was about 20 years ago. Where it's kind of deprived and kind of third worldish and real kind of dirty, and they have the markets where they got chickens on the street, butchered chickens, and they have pig snouts and all this stuff out and about, and it's like an outside market, and it's really gross and it stinks, and so we called this street Stinky Street.
It was its actual name.
Right. So we're walking and I'm like, my fucking neck's all fucked up, and one of my corners is like, well, maybe we should get you a massage. I'm like, yeah, that'd be awesome. Wonder how much they are here. They were like 5 ringbat, which is like 500 ringbat was like $15 for an hour massage. And so let's do it. So me and my corner go in, and we go in this little room, cute little room, and they're like, okay, get naked, completely naked, and lay face down, and put the towel on over the top. So, all right, get naked, boom, and lay down, and lady comes in, she starts massaging. They have zero boundaries. Zero boundaries. So, I mean, they're in the butt crack, and they're in, and they don't give a shit, right? And I'm like, whoa. But it's amazing. Like, it is amazing. I mean, they're in, and they're pulling your butt cheeks apart, and they're rubbing, and they're standing on you, she's walking on you, and driving her heels in, she's straddling you, she's fucking moving your neck, and she's like, this bitch is crazy. And she working on my leg and rubbing nobody's ever rubbed my feet. Have you seen these motherfuckers? I mean, who wants to rub those fucking things, right? So she'd rubbing my feet, and it's like, oh shit, this is fucking great. And
You're like, I'm moving to Malaysia.
she like rolls me over. I roll over. She starts rubbing my thighs and just stripping them, and she gets into my groin. And most massage places they have that spot where you look at the places they don't touch, the groin, the butt, and so she's in there. She grabs my my boys, she moves it to the left, and she was in rubbing my groin, and she picks up the boys, and moves it to the other side, and I'm like, and she's just in there. I mean, she's in there and she's getting after it. It feels amazing. She's phenomenal, and she then like grabs it, grabs a hold of the little guy, and she's like, and she taps it, and she and I'm like, yeah. She goes, you want? I'm like, want? She's like, I'm like, huh? And she grabs a hold of it, and I'm sitting, I'm going, well, how much? She's like, 50. To a 50 ring bet. So like fucking $3.
Yeah.
You know? And I'm like, no, I'm good. I don't know what that 50's getting me. Right? I don't know if it's just a rug tug. I don't know if she's good. I don't know. But I don't want any Malaysian fucking anything. And I'm married, and I just know. But the massage is phenomenal. So she finishes up with the massage, and I get done with the massage, and I'm like, can't wait to I get out there, I'm like, hey, name I can't say. I like, was that? He's like, that was amazing. I'm like, that was so good. I go, did they tap you? He's like, what? Did they tap? He's like, what are you talking about? She wanted to. I don't know if she wanted to jerk me up. I don't know if she wanted to give me a blowjob. I don't know what she wanted to do. If she wanted to sit on it, I don't know. But she asked me for 50 ring bat. He's like, well, what'd you say? I'm like, I said no. You said no? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh man. So then we go back, and I mean, my dad is one of the guys that's there. Now, he's not going to get rug tugged. He's not doing anything. But we're telling the story to my dad and the other 3 people that were there, and they're like, what? And you didn't? We're going back there tomorrow. And so then my other corner, who, God bless his heart, he's the best, one of the best humans ever. And then one of the other guys, who I can't say his name, he's related to me. He's short. He's a Larson, and and so those 2 go back, because me and my other corner had already.
Did you get the tap?
Yeah. So they go back the next day, and I'm with my dad, and we're like, I'm not going back. I got a fight tomorrow, and I can't really shouldn't get a massage that close to your fight anyways, and. So they go back in, and my one corner is similar to Matt Taylor, a good storyteller. Like, and so meanwhile,
I think that might be the first time you've ever complimented me.
And we go. Me and my dad are going, just walking around waiting for an hour for the miz to get done, and meanwhile, my dad gets propositioned by a hooker in Malaysia. And we're standing there, and she's like, hey, you come upstairs. My dad's like, what's upstairs? Oh, good time. Good time, you come with me. And my dad's like, he looks at me, he's like, I think she's a hooker.
You got the Larsons off the farm.
And I'm like, yeah, you gonna go upstairs? Fuck no, why the fuck would I go up there? And so then we bail. So that's a little fun fact story in between. And we get back, and they come out, and so I asked the one related to me, I'm like, hey, what? He's like, no, I didn't do anything like that. And like, was it good? He's like, yeah, it was really good. So then my other corner, he's like, oh God, yeah, I gotta tell you guys what happened. So we're all like, oh God, he did it. So he's like, so I came face down. They came out, and I was naked, and they had a towel on, and they started rubbing me, and they split my butt cheeks, and it was, oh my God, it was so good, and rubbing my legs and rubbing my feet, and started walking on me and was straddling me. Holy fuck. And then flipped me over, and I look up. It was a fucking dude. I got a boner, and it was a fucking dude, a little fucking Asian dude. It's like, it's not fair. I was so excited. I was ready for a tap, and this motherfucker's a dude. It was the best. And
So we refer to that as the time that Brock got tapped in Malaysia.
yeah.
Oh, very good, man. Good. So, so did he pay the 50 ring bear and get the?
He didn't. He didn't. He got scared. He was willing to. He was definitely going ring bat busy on that. But then he once it was a little Asian dude, he decided that he was gonna get an innie instead of a
Best goddamn 50 bat. Ring bat. Ring
That
bat.
was
Ring
great.
bat, yeah.
And ring bat isn't their currency. It's just we couldn't say their currency, so we called everything ring bat. It's closest that we could get.
That's so awesome. Yeah, that ended up being a fucking like crazy fight because you went the distance
Yeah, went 5 rounds.
and yeah. I think you even threw a kick or
that-
two in that
Yeah, I
fight.
threw a kick. I threw a flying knee. I threw more left. I landed more punches in that fight than he did. I just didn't have anything.
That
I
was
didn't-
that
I didn't
fucking
have-
tough Japanese guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't throw a right hand. You couldn't,
Couldn't throw a right hand.
Couldn't
so
throw a
I
right hand.
couldn't throw. Only thing I could throw was a straight left.
and you couldn't really like clinch or do any.
Yeah.
You know.
The first round was awesome. I took him down because this thing, once it would heat up, it would lose everything. So I knew the first round I had to go in there and I had to finish him. And I took him down, boom, and I smashed him, beat the hell out of him. Then second round, similar, and I got teeped. 10 seconds left in the round into the body, and about killed me. And
Teeped is a front kick.
front kick right to the abdomen and just took the wind out of me, and then never really recovered. I mean, I recovered, but I didn't have the strength to do anything, and I still landed, and it still was a fairly entertaining fight. I mean, a lot of left, and I ended up having to go to the weld of everything I ever freaking learned that wasn't a right hand, and through flying knees, through kicks, through fucking everything I had, and
But he like soundly won the last 3 rounds,
Yeah.
pretty much.
but
But he,
2 rounds were mine for the most part, and then I gassed out because I couldn't train for the fight worth of shit. And I remember the last 3 weeks of my camp, all I did was run on a treadmill.
I remember that was one of those fights where at the end you were like, and the winner is this guy. Boy, does he look like he won that fight? I mean, he was pretty beat up. So
Yeah, that was crazy. So that was our Singapore, or not? Sorry, Malaysia, our Malaysia run.
yeah, well, Kyle and I are gonna do a spitballing over there as soon as humanly possible.
Indeed.
No, I'm just kidding.
As soon as we save up the ring bat.
Yeah, there you
Let's
go.
save some ring bat, get some tap.
Ring bat, tap tap, go go
No,
go.
no, but if you want a little later, you can get into that. You can show me that ass crack technique.
I'll fucking split those butt cheeks. We'll
Shit.
see what we got.
You actually do quite a bit of massage for people come to the gym, not like professionally, but
No,
like,
yeah, I rub
we-
a bunch of the guys and some of the girls.
And I've told the story to anybody who'll listen, but like it's the most fucking painful thing in the world. Like there's nothing like more painful than having Brock Larson get in there and get after it.
Well, you know.
There's also I've never had anything where I'm like I hurt so fucking bad, and then oh my god this is so much worse, and then oh my god I can't believe I'm so much better. It's just amazing.
So Cody used to work at used to work for a chiropractor. So he learned massage and studied it, and is super good at it. And that's one thing, because I've I've had a couple of massages and stuff where I was like, well, that was disappointing. That was
Yeah.
wimpy. Like they can't, especially if
they
you got
give
a lot
up.
of muscle, they can't fucking really
And
get in there.
they
You
give
know.
up, yeah.
But when somebody that knows what they're doing and is fucking strong, can just dig at you and shit. Yeah, it's not always the most comfortable thing and shit. But afterwards, it's like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
you got that shit.
when I was getting ready for my fight, I had some pinched shit going on in my shoulder, and I couldn't my arms were going numb or whatever. And you on the way up to, what are you looking?
Pussy.
Oh my god! on my way up, Brock was coming from St. Cloud or coming whatever. We ended up meeting at the farm, and he's like, oh, I'm gonna, I'm like, God, Brock, you got to do something with my shoulder. And he's like, okay, where are you? Whatever. So he comes over. It's just me and him in the farm. Thank God, because I was screaming and crying, and I'm like laying on this fucking stainless steel table or something, and he's just digging in there, and I'm like begging him to stop. Please stop, and he's just laughing.
I haven't even tapped yet.
And I'm like, I was tapping, and I was crying. There was tears crying, and I was screaming. I tried biting him. I kicked a couple of times, and he just kept laughing and dragging me back and just
Non-consensual
torturing me.
massage.
That was exactly it. Non-consensual massage. It was horrible.
But we got it.
I was, man, I had a fucking bruise, like, the size of Africa. And yeah, I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. And man, by the next day, I could, like, I was back. So, and then I went out there and
You gave him the fucking 3 rounds of hell.
I just let him punch me in the face for 9 minutes, which was fun. Cool. All right. Well, anything else you guys want to talk about?
Anything else about the school? I mean, obviously, you're probably you must be. It looks like you're looking to trade out like a membership here, classes for window cleaning.
Yeah, we've got a lot of fingerprints on the windows. So
But you've got a lot of glass. You got a lot of windows here.
Yeah, we do have a lot of windows.
Yeah.
It's Tony Martin's job when he comes back. He's coming back in 2 weeks, teach some classes and clean some windows.
Yeah. If you do want to check out the school, it's startbjjmn.com.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's awesome. And classes
It's a
are
good
great.
thing you can do for yourself and for kids. I was just thinking
Great
about
kids class.
I've been thinking about that. I was just thinking this morning. I'm like, already, I'm starting a fund. I'm starting my my little an account for to pay for Boo Boo's classes and Gee's and stuff like that.
There you go. Good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu
for
is
sure.
great. I mean, especially for kids. Especially if they have a little bit of a ADD or ADHD like most of us had at one point. It's just a good way to, burn out some of that energy, kind of help them stay focused and, create a little bit of discipline and kind of help things out.
Well, we talked a little bit about it when we were talking about the bullying thing, and we got a little bit sidetracked. But I think one of the things that's so great about jiu-jitsu compared to, or not just compared to other martial arts, but is just so great about jiu-jitsu, period, is that, A, it's super physical, so you get out there and you realize you're not a China doll. But B, it lets you know that you're not the toughest person in the world.
Right.
No matter how tough you think you are, you're not the toughest person in the world.
Definitely not.
Yep. Cool. All right. Well, let's wrap it there, and then before we go, Brock is gonna teach you guys how to do a Russian tie. So
Russian motherfucking tie.
Russian motherfucking tie. Oh God, you're not gonna slam me into any cars or anything, are you? Should we do a reenactment? Wait a second. That's a good idea. But Kyle's definitely
He's
more,
closer to
definitely
300
more the
pounds.
size.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, if we're gonna, you should definitely be using the camera, so he might as well,
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
You're gonna throw
He's done it-
gonna throw Kyle around.
Yeah.
Well, he's done it to me before anyway, so I know what.
All right. Sounds good.
Not that I'm looking forward to it, but
We'll see you guys next week.
Bye. Okay, so we're just going to go real quick over Russian tie, which I've used a couple times, and if you watch the podcast, then you understand when I use it. So a Russian tie, a lot of times, maybe one way, Kyle grabs my neck. Boom, maybe he's got 2 hands and he wants to headbutt me or something. I simply reach inside, this hand comes around, I roll, and I control the arm. And now I can kind of escort him around wherever we need to go. Another one, maybe he's grabbing me by the throat. One hand or both hands, either one. Boom. I don't like this, and maybe I can't get at Kyle. Right? So I'm going to reach in here, control his elbow again, and roll. Now I can control Kyle. So, to break it down real slow, my hand is here, on your shoulder, on your chest. I'm grabbing your head, grabbing your hair. Even if Kyle wants to hold on, it's more of the shoulder gonna roll, right? So I pull this down, the shoulder rolls, and control this arm. Now he tries to hit me, tries to square up. I can control his whole body with the Russian tie.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in with my bestie buns, Brock Larson. That was sure a fun one. Hey, today we're going to take you out with a song by a good friend of mine named Dylan McFarlane. Dylan and I met at the Performance Compound training with Brock. Dylan is a badass motherfucker in the world of jits, and he's also a badass motherfucker in the world of music. So this is his song called Gray and Green. Check it out.
you turned to leave, I could sense the pride that you took in my jealousy. You were present in my mind like the shadow of a memory from a bad dream. And I thought that we'd go together like gray and green, but that was just a little naive of me. Glance through a cloud just ain't enough. But when you'd speak to me, I could sense a joy in a thing that never was. There's a peace behind your words like the pauses in a melody, whatever that means. Well, I thought that we went together like gray and green, but that was just a little naive of me. Slowly faded though, distant for a time, but it echoed in my head enough that if it ever leave, all that pain just couldn't mean the same to me. So if you hear a voice in a city that I'll never see, come to think of me, I thought that we went together like gray and green, but time is an unfeeling machine.